Yeah, we back up in here. What's poppin'? Y'all hear me? Listen, I got off the plane. My ears still ain't popped. I could barely hear. I can't hear as good right now until my ears pop. Coming from being sick and getting on the plane with that altitude, my shit fucked up. But I got a little something for y'all. I don't know how long this is going to be because I should be getting rested up. We'll see how this go. Gang, gang. Smash the like button. Shout out to B-More. Shout out to Hulk Bradley. He said, we in here. He back in the ring. January 2-5. Let's get it. Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah. We back. We got to talk about it. We got a new channel member, too. Shout out to Diana Branch. Yeah. Yeah, ho. Okay. We about to do this. Yeah. Surprise, surprise. The king is back. Yeah, ho. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling good. Yeah, smash the like button. We just warming the mic. Warming the mic. Let's see if y'all know this. Yeah. Y'all know this. I hustle. What up, Fight World? It's the man Ego. We put in that OT. Alright, y'all got that. Damn. Y'all good. Y'all be on these beats. Alright, what's that? Nah, I seen Jada. I seen he posted it, but I ain't listened to it. I was on the plane. Beamer, yep. PBC killing it. The zone stinks. Y'all crazy. We about to get. All right, whose beat is this? I don't know what the fuck this is. What the fuck is this?
Basically, that means this is me. This is Jane.
Hey, shoot. Who beat is that? Let's see if y'all guess that. See, y'all scared. Y'all scared of the realness. I got you stuck off the realness. God damn, y'all guessed it that. Okay, what's the name of it? Y'all guessed it. Shout out to Dread the Dreads. Damn, y'all guessed that quick. Damn, y'all be on your beats. Nobody know the name? This shit. Yeah. That shit go crazy. Hey, Mandem, he cheating, bro. Y'all really know all these beats? No. Oh shit, what the fuck? Alright, what's that? Yeah, that does go hard in the gym. Alright, what is that beat? Oh my gosh, y'all be on your shit. Damn. I gotta. All right, here's one. This is older. Y'all might not guess this. Yeah. We gonna talk about it. Y'all know that one? Yeah. How the fuck did y'all guess that? Oh my gosh. Certified active. No, y'all real with these beats. Wow, y'all really be on your beats. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Man, I'm trying to stump y'all. All right, let's see if y'all guess this one. Yeah, I got one for you. Man, come on.
Smana is like very outgoing, compassionate.
Yeah. What's that? If y'all guess this, I ain't messing with y'all. Damn. Damn. All right, what's the song called? Oh my god. Hey, this is why I fuck with y'all. Bro, yeah, that's Lil Wayne Misunderstood. Bro, y'all really guessing all of them. Fuck that. Yeah. Look. Alright. What's that? What beat is that? Come on, people. Smash the like button. We working. Damn, y'all hella good. Y'all good as hell. Hey, M was kind of killing this. I know sometimes it may feel like, hey yo, I know it feel like old media's fucking dying. That's cause they are. New media, we too far. Now I know you miss your mom, and I know you miss your dad, but I'm gone, and I'm trying to give you the life that I never had. And bro, we killing old media. Let's get it. All right, here's one more. Fuck that. If y'all know that, I played 2 seconds of it. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Y'all got that too. Yep. This Pac. He was killing. We traded war stories. We outlaws on the rod. Duck niggas at the spot. We traded war stories. Outlaws on the rod. Jealous niggas at the spot. Look at my eyes. Bro, he was killing this. Oh my god. Fuck that. I gotta stump y'all with something. Alright, hold on, y'all. Guess this one.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. If I can't talk.
Nah, that's a commercial. Do. Let's see if y'all guess that one. Oh my gosh, SLK got it. Yep. Man, who the fuck is this Mike dude, bro? We ain't got no shooters. You gonna just let him graffiti? Bro, who is he? Shout out to Joshua Alexander. We ain't got no shooters. Y'all just gonna let him do that? Alright. I bet. Bro, you see how they always be trying to come fuck shit up over here? Oh shit. I had to get behind that. I had to get behind that myself. Y'all better guess this one. Oh, that's real. I just came back from the Charlo, and if you don't know, now you know. Versus Harrison. Y'all better guess that one. That's too easy. Relax and take totes. Nah, it ain't dead wrong. Hell no. Straight right got it. All right, let's get it. I have to come back correct. Y'all got that. Y'all got that round. All right, smash the like button. Yeah, I'm back at the cribbo. Yeah, some of y'all hating on Charlo. Listen, why do boxing fans talk about who was winning when somebody get knocked out? Like, I can understand if it was a knockout that was premature or controversial, but if it's a rightful knockout, why do you guys care who was winning at the time? Like, that shit is cap. That shit is corny to me. You know, people always be, oh, he was winning. Yeah, but he got knocked the fuck out. So, you know, what does that really mean? I never understood that. Why, what people's fascination with who was winning on the scorecards? Like, I feel it's overstated and overplayed. Bro, oh, he was outboxing. Yeah, then he got put in the box. So, what are we talking about? Like, I just don't get what the relevance of it is. Like, why do you care who was outboxing who if somebody knocked them the fuck out? And it was competitive at best. It wasn't like he was getting destroyed or nothing. Truth be told, Ego, you're the best. Appreciate you. Truth be told, Canelo looked worse to me than Kovalev in the Kovalev fight. That's no cap. Canelo looked worse to me. Charlo, bro, he was a little bit gung ho for the knockout, but he still was landing shit. He was doing some good body work, and he was missing some shit, but he was still landing. He was still throwing arm punches, body shots, head shots. He was throwing with a lot of conviction, and then he slowed his tempo up a little bit. You know, I just don't understand why we're talking about it. People say some stupid shit. That's why I don't like talking boxing with a lot of people. You know, I just do my thing and bounce. Like, they'll be like, oh, Amir Khan was beating Danny Garcia the first 2 rounds. Okay, he got bodied in the second 2 rounds. You know, so what are we talking about? Okay, so you would rather be Amir Khan doing that that shit for rounds 1 and 2, or you would rather be Danny Garcia with that with that left hook from hell in rounds 3 and body Khan fell on the canvas like fucking Chucky when he didn't want adults to know that he was alive and shit. That motherfucker. Hey Andy, I thought we were friends till the end, bro. You would rather be that East shit than body a man, drop him 3 times in rounds 3 and 4 and stop them by Kenny Bayless stoppage. Like, people be talking, oh, Daddy was losing, bro. It was a 4-round fight. He won by outboxing 2 rounds, and Danny won by hooking the man with that masterpiece shit. I got the hook up. Bro, he hit him with that hook from hell. And he dropped him 3 times. So you'd rather be Amir Khan at the end of that? It's senseless. I don't understand what people are. Bro, Amir Khan, eat. Danny Garcia put a stop to all that eat shit. Amir Khan, eat. Ended that. Bro, he was in the middle of another ish, and Danny came with this shit, bro. He said, eat. So what? You know what? It's like y'all some goofies, bro. Some real goofies in boxing. Like, oh, Harrison, But Harrison, bro, he was doing good. His jab was on point. He looked crisp, but he's slow with his offense to me. And you have to attribute that to some. Bro, they don't want to give Charlo's no credit for no reason. Like, it's sickening what I see in boxing where people have these like preconceived notions of fighters and they refuse to give them any type of credit just off the strength of they've always hated that person. That's some cornball shit, bro. You know? Like, no matter what Wilder did, no matter what Wilder does, because you previously hated him, you got to stick to this charade. No matter if he, like, they saying stupid shit about Wilder, like, oh, he bum squad Wilder, he has never fought anybody. Bro, what are you talking about? That shit is done. Like, even if you felt that before, which wasn't the case, how you gonna say he ain't fought nobody? He signed up to fight Tyson Fury twice. He already fought him once. He fought Luis Ortiz. Like, you just sound stupid at this point. Oh yeah, but he's still bum squad. He's bum up your arse. And like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Wow, you just made a child's play. That's how Amir Khan felt. The motherfucker felt like Charles Lee Ray. Easy. Cause you know Chucky didn't want motherfuckers to know he was real. But Aunt Maggie, Chucky did it. Come on, Chucky, say something. Bro, he was trying to convince everybody. But I didn't do it. Chucky did it. But Aunt Maggie, Chucky did it. The motherfucker Chucky was like, ah holla. Chucky was tucked in doll form and shit. Come on, Chucky, say something. Tell Aunt Maggie you did it. I like the part on Chucky, the first one. I didn't even watch the new one. Where she was like, started believing her son low key, seeing there was no batteries. And she was like, talk to me, goddammit, I'm gonna throw you in the fire. Bro, white people get so dramatic and like, she said, talk to me, goddammit, I'm gonna throw you in the fire. And Chucky spun his head around. You stupid bitch, you fucking whore, I'll teach you to fuck with me. Bro, Chucky went hyphy, bro. Chucky was kicking and all types of shit. That was like the funniest scene in the whole movie. Bro, Chucky went bad on the bed, bro. Talk to me, goddammit, I'm gonna throw you in the fireplace. It said, DJ. Oh, you stupid bitch. You fucking whore. I'll teach you to fuck with me, you slut man. Bro, he started biting her. That shit was funny, bro. Bro, he really started going crazy on her. I hit Chucky with them Charlo uppercuts. Yeah, bro. Chucky finna get fed though, doing all that. Bro, Charlo is a mean motherfucker, bro. Both of them. These like twins. I don't know, bro. Charlo's mean as shit. Bro, he was trying to take the man's head off in round 1. See, a lot of y'all boxing fans is fake as fuck. Y'all, Golovkin say he's Mexican style and all that. And y'all be like, oh, yeah, I like Golovkin. He fights for the crowd. Golovkin don't be doing that, take chances like that. He be in there with Canelo, Danny Jacobs, David Lemieux. He don't be taking penitentiary chances. This motherfucker Charlo was, bro, he was putting the whole state of Texas, he was putting Houston in them fucking punches. From round 1, he didn't give a fuck. If you catch me, you catch me. He was going for it. You know, I can't be mad at that. He's like, what's the name, talk all that shit, and he was hyped. I'd rather you be like that than Chavez Jr. And these motherfuckers, they like it when it's a white fighter or whoever, you know, saying it, talking the talk, Conor McGregor or something. and then don't show up like that. Like the Conor, his pre-fight banter was better versus Khabib than his effort. You know what I'm saying? His actual effort was not good. But Charlo didn't even, he allowed Harrison to disrespect him and talk more than he even talked. Charlo was actually the person, he was a little bit more chill. Harrison was doing more of the talking, to be honest. And bro, he wanted to make him eat his words. So I like the effort. I think he should have, took it down a notch. Man, bro, don't even worry about these motherfuckers. They dudes just be saying whatever. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. Yeah, Harrison was doing more talking than Charlo. So, Charlo came for ready for war. But Charlo's mean as fuck, bro. I was there. I seen it. Bro, Charlo started hitting after he wobbled him and he started going into the ropes. This man Charlo jumped on his ass, bro. Pause. He jumped on his ass. This is the only way I could liken it. I can only liken it to this. When Charlo jumped on his ass, he jumped on him like, you ever play Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat with somebody that don't really know the buttons to press, the combinations to do the special moves? So they just hitting the controller any type of way. They just hitting the same button, X, 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 X. Bro, that's what Charlo did, bro. He hit him with 4 uppercuts in a row, bro. The first one was a little bit blocked, and then he fell on the ropes, and he said, and his head was going up and shit. Bro, Charlo was playing like a motherfucker who's on the sticks and on the controllers, and they don't know the actual combos, so they just keep pressing X hella quick, and yeah. Bro, what the fuck was that? Bro, and he was successful with it too. The motherfucker, like the joystick broken and shit. He hitting the same button. Bro, you wanna destroy someone if you shoot 4 uppercuts in a row. Tank be doing that type of shit. See, look, I said it. Shout out to Gifted Soul. That's what I'm saying. Tank be bro. Tank. I seen someone, button mashing. That's what it's called. People used to call it cheesing too. Bro, Charlo was button mashing. He was cheesing on that boy. He was cheesing. Listen, I'm the king of fucking boxing. We appreciate your work, bro. Keep it pushing. Rashid, appreciate you. Listen, I'm the king of boxing. I want to create a new rule. Y'all want to hear it? If y'all want to hear that new rule that I want to create as the king of boxing, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I think we need to implement this rule in the boxing. I might try to talk to the commissions and shit. Y'all don't want to hear it? Cursor the only one? Okay then. Come on, let's get it. If y'all want to hear it, can I get a hit? Bro, Charlo was spamming the X button, bro. He was doing like Remy in Higher Learning when he was choking. I mean, Omar Epps in Higher Learning when he was choking Remy. He's like, I'm gonna kill you. You gonna die. Anybody seen Higher Learning? John Singleton, rest in peace. After Tyra got popped, Remy was fucking ran. He motherfuckers on the roof and then he ran. And then Omar Epps was strangling the fuck out of Remy. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, man. I'm gonna kill you. You gonna die. Bro, that's how Charlo was fighting. That motherfucker was fighting like Omar Epps, Malik and shit from Higher Learning. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. You gonna die. Bro, watch that scene and watch how Omar Epps said that you gonna die shit, bro. He said, motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Because his girl got like clapped up. And you know Tyra Banks got that big forehead, so she was an easy target. Bow. Oh shit. JFK their shit. Anyway, he said, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. You gonna die." That's how he said it, bro. That's how Charlo was fucking fighting. Deja. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, white boy. I'm gonna kill you. You gonna die. Yeah, you gonna die. That's how Charlo was fighting. So anyway, he started spamming the X button. Bro, I told you he was doing that Mike Tyson punch out. Bro, he's doing that Mike Tyson punch out shit. Bro, leave this boy alone. That motherfucker hit that Mike Tyson punch out. Bruh, I got to the final level of Mike Tyson. I beat all, what's his name? Tokyo Joe. I don't know these motherfuckers' names. Glass Joe. I beat all these motherfuckers. Piston Honda. Yeah, I beat his ass. Soda Pop Hiskey. Bro, I got to Tyson, and I was like, do. Tyson came out. Bro, I got my ass whooped when I tried to play Tyson on that fucking Nintendo. Bro, Tyson just said, do. Bro, he got my bitch ass up out of there. Bro, Tyson got my bitch ass up out of there quick on that punch out game. That's what Charlo did. But listen, my new rule is this. I want to implement this. So I want New York, Vegas, all the boxing states, Texas. I want them to implement this new rule, the boxing ego rule. Shout out to George C. Congrats to Jiren. Yeah, Balderas. That was crazy. Ajagba and Jamel, great card. Facts. Here's my new rule. Y'all ready? Somebody say when. Say when. Yeah, we got the new media rule. I'm going to tell y'all. Say when. I'm going to tell you what I think should be the new rule. Should be a new rule in boxing. If you get hit with 3 uppercuts, automatically the fight is over. Bro, ain't no way. Bro, if you get hit with 3 consecutive uppercuts, nothing else, the fight should be stopped. If a motherfucker just have you on the ropes and and your shit, ref, Jack Reese, I don't give a fuck who in there, bro. Paul Bearer, that shit need to be over. That don't even look right. I'm just telling you, yeah, everyone lace him up. I respect him. But if a motherfucker, bro, if anybody hits you with 3 uppercuts, fight should be automatically stopped. Tank Day, if you let Tank hit your dumb ass, if Gamboa get hit with 3 uppercuts, the fight should be over, bro. I don't give a fuck if they standing, if they on a knee, the shit need to be over. If you let someone just, yeah, bro, and your head just looking like Cuz from Menace. Hey, which one of y'all can't, bro? That's how he had his man's head. What's the name? Cocaine? What's the dude from Menace? What was his name? The motherfucker look at both ways before he walk in and shit. Hey, which one of y'all can't? Who wants to know? A friend, homie. I'm Eileen's cousin partner. She don't like the way you been dogging her. I don't either. Bro, he had his head. Remember when Kane was kicking him and shit? Motherfucker's head was blood was coming out and Listerine, all types of shit. Man, it got to be over if your head start doing all that. Nah, that wasn't MC8, bro. You disrespect the MC8. MC got 8 if he was getting kicked up like that, bro. No. I'm talking about the fidgety motherfucker. Which one of y'all can't? Who wants to know? A friend, homie. She don't like the way you been dogging her. I don't either. Motherfucker could make no eye contact. Bro, that's how you know when motherfuckers on that smirky shit. If you in the hood and they don't make no eye contact and they fidgety like that, they trying to stick you, bro. Bro, that's the ops. Facts. If they fidgety and they won't make eye contact like that and they squirmy, that's the ops, bro. That motherfucker came up. Made no eye contact. Like, you blind, motherfucker? Yo, Stevie Wonder, look at that motherfucker. Hey, which one of y'all came? I think you need to watch who. Like, I'm right in front of you. Who you talking to over there? The motherfucker talking in surround sound, pointed that way and that. The motherfucker talking in 7.1 Dolby Digital. Like, who are you talking to, bro? Hey, which one of y'all came? She don't like the way you been talking to her. I don't either. Like, you too, bro. He's too squirmy. I don't like that squirmy shit. I think you need to watch who you calling a bitch, partner. Motherfucking neck was all out. Bro, he always play a sinister character. Tales from the Hood. Ah, yes. Shit. You'll be knee deep. Them motherfucker. That Clarence Williams teeth. Ah, yes. Don't worry. You'll get the shit. You'll be knee deep in the shit. Yeah, bro, he was tripping. Bro, he was talking to the fucking devil the same way, like the devil from the hood. Hey, fuck all that. Hey, take us to the safe. Take us to the safe, bro. You talking to the devil like this? Hey, show us that shit. Oh, don't worry. You'll get this shit. You'll be knee deep in this shit. Remember them little niglet dolls? Bro, that's how old media be thinking. Little black channel. This little niglet. What's up with the niglet? No. Bro, remember them little niglet dolls, bro? That's old media. They came up with that story. The little black channel. What are these nigglets? Who let the nigglets loose? Little black channel. These motherfuckers. He said, like, refried beans. Why the hell you gonna refry some beans? That shit's stupid. Bro, you stupid. He said, why you gonna fry the beans and then refry them? Like, you ignorant as a motherfucker, bro. Like, why you supposed to be robbing somebody? You talking about some refried beans and shit. That's some hood ass shit, bro. He said, yeah, it's like refried beans. How you gonna fry the beans and refry them? Why you gonna fry them twice? Shut your Cole, you stupid. Yeah, bro, that little niglet doll. I remember that shit. Bro, I heard they made a sequel that was horrible. Them hoes. Oh, here Icy go, bro. Icy just broke out of prison. And he back now. Icy's a madman. Armand, what's up? Yeah, man. Charlo started hitting him with that uppercut. Bro, Jack Reese been fucking up. Jack Reese is cool. You know, he's a cool dude, but he got too many infractions. Bro, he has too many fights in a small space of time that are questionable decisions. Bro, did you see him hitting the man's fucking face? He was hitting him with vicious uppercuts. And Jack Reese, I want to see a death today. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he's a heavy-handed puncher. He's a heavy-handed puncher. It should have been stopped after bro, like I said, new rule. If you get hit with 3 uppies with no defense and you just take it, fight got to be stopped. It don't make no sense to me to allow this shit to keep going. And then, like, Jack Reese let the shit go. Charlo up here celebrating and all types of shit. Charlo thinking it's over. Jumping on the turnstile or the turnbuckle and shit. Yeah, bro, he had his arms out like he MJ and shit. And Jack Reese ass talking about the fight still on. He was like MJ. That motherfucker was... Charlo thought it was over. Yeah. Smash the like button. Bro, Charlo was like, oh, King out. I just got a knockout. And he got nowhere to go. Bro, Charlo was upon that nice day. I say, why did he get hit with? Why did he do it that way? Bro, Charlo was spinning around and shit. That motherfucker was. Why did Harrison take that? Why did he do it that way? Motherfucker. Like Jack Reese still counting this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Jack Reese just be counting through some shit, bro. It fight be over and shit. Charlo talking to his brother. Yeah, what's up, lies only, lies only. This motherfucker still counting. He's celebrating, kissing his girl and shit. Jack Reese, 4. Bro, what you still counting for? The count's over. Charlo is... I say, why did you hit me with them uppercuts? Why did you do it? Bro, Jack Reese is 6, bro. In this shit. I'm trying to go to the club and shit. Motherfucker trying to go to the club. Jack Reese still counting. Man, end this shit. Motherfuckers got shit to do tomorrow. Just this dude Jack Reese still counting. Charlo was been done celebrated, lost all the adrenaline. That shit was weird. That shit was weird. Like he really celebrated, like, and the fight was still on. Like Charlo. God did it to me. The same. Got the WBC the way I walk. The motherfucker was, bro, he's celebrating. You had to just end it. He's celebrating. 14 uppercuts later. Jack Reese still counting. 750. Hey, bro, it's over. The shit's over. They need 2 refs. You know how like you doing driver's ed? And they got the second set of steering wheels and shit. Like you got your regular steering wheel, but they got like a an additional steering wheel. We need like a mini me, like little Jack Reese, like Reese's Piece, like you know what I'm saying, like a mini me Jack Reese to come in and be like, nah, that was enough. Little Reese's Buttercup to come in that shit, cause that shit was ridiculous. Smash the like button. He said Jack Reese was like, you all right? You want something to drink real quick? Bro. And these people be recovering and shit. These dudes ain't no fucking Wolverine and shit. Berserker Barack. These motherfuckers ain't Wolverine. You just giving them too much time to replenish and shit. They fighters. So, yeah, bro. That motherfucker gave Tyson Fury some sweet tea and all types of shit. 3, 4. You yelling at him, wake Tyson Fury. That's why he woke up. The motherfucker was startled. Oh shit, bro. Jack Reese was screaming and shit in his ear. Bro, who wouldn't wake up? Pacquiao would have woke up from the Marquez shit. You yelling in this shit. 4. Man, drill clock, berserker, bro. These motherfuckers ain't Wolverine. They get their ass beat if you just let it, bro. And then he be hopping in the way, bro. Jack Reese, what has Jack Reese been doing? Charlo's beating that ass. Jack Reese jump in the middle like you trying to get punched. Jack Reese trying to get some of the smoke. You gonna get hit, jumping the wrong person's shit. Man, I know. Why y'all try to help me with the fat bitch? Bro, you gonna jump in the wrong fight. Baby D finna club your ass. Motherfucker be jumping in and shit. All right, wait, jump in the middle of that Wilder shit. Cause when Wilder knocked out Stavern, bro, he hit that. The man jumped on his back. Wilder swinging him around and shit like a fucking mechanical bull. Now, Berserker Barrage was Wolverine. Come on, man. Y'all trying to play me with the jokes. That's definitely a Wolverine move on the arcade game. Bro, if you take your tires to get switched, all 4 of them at Costco, they'll finish it by the time Jack Reese is done with his 10 count and shit. No, Costco, I got some tires from them. Them motherfuckers, them bitches was kind of quick in there. I got me a little Polish dog. I mean, they got rid of the Polish. It was a hot dog with a drink. I got a hot dog and drink for $1.50. Barely ate that motherfucker in there. Like, oh, your tires are done. What? They switched my tires so quick. I had to inspect them. That's how I was like, I almost didn't trust it. You put the same tires back on. These ain't new tires. I got a tire pressure gauge and shit. Bro, they put it on so quick. I'm checking the tire pressure. Yeah, we gonna see, but these ain't Michelin, motherfucker. Bro, they put that shit quick. I thought they just, put the same tires on. Somebody else's tires. Hell no. Sam's Club takes... Bro, that's because anything associated with Walmart finna take whatever. You ever been to Walmart? There's 106 people on the line, and they got 2 cashiers, and they're like the slowest cashiers that have ever graced a cash register. It's like they intentionally ring the shit up slow. Boop. Forever. Man, hurry up and bag this shit. What the fuck? Yeah, he said they always mad too. Facts. Walmart cashiers and employees be talking shit about the job that employs them and shit. Man, I hate this place. Man, when my break? I was already supposed to be on break. Fuck this place. Like, why are you telling me? Like, you better call the California labor laws and shit. Bag my shit up, bro. Man, I was already supposed to take a lunch. What you mean? I'm not even supposed to be here. I was supposed to be off. Like, bro, just bag. I don't give a fuck what y'all talk about. You still here. Bag my shit, bro. Nah, they be telling you a whole life story. I was owed 2 breaks. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck. What you talking about? Bag my shit. I got shit to do too, just like you. They didn't let me get my 2 breaks. I didn't get to smoke today. Like, bro, you look like you smoke something pretty routinely, and it ain't cigarette. Man, keep calling me, man. Scotty, I don't want to die. Scotty, I'm gonna die, bro. You look like Pookie. That's all I'm saying. You just look a little Pookie-fied. That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got the white lips. It's just what it is. Bro, if you want to come, listen. Y'all know I'll be on this Bay shit. You feel me, bruh? If you want to come to the Wild West of Walmarts, the most hoodest, bro, I've been everywhere. I've been in LA Walmarts, bro. I've been in LA. Yeah, they got some horror Walmarts. They got some horror ones out there. I've been all around the Bay. You know what I'm saying? I've been in Atlanta Walmart. I've been to Texas Walmart. The hoodest Walmart that I've ever been to is in the fucking Yay area, bro. No cap. Like I said, I've been to Texas. I've been to hoods and hood to hood DVD. I ain't never been to a Walmart that's more hood than the Pittsburgh Walmart in California. Bro, come out here, bro. Come out to that Pittsburgh. You feel me? Come out to that Pittsburgh Walmart. Bro, you'll see chalk outlines and shit. Like, what's that? Oh, don't worry about that. Like, bro, it's a dead body. The chalk outline. Bro, it go down. Pittsburgh don't get enough credit, bro. They had it. Remember in Coming to America when he went to get to the room? He's like, nah, this apartment, this will suit you guys. And there was a chalk outline, bro. It'd be like that in Walmart. Like, who the fuck shop here? The baby? The motherfucker killed somebody? Yeah, like a shoe. Bro, the baby was shopping here. You killed somebody? Like, bro, it's the hoodest Walmart I've ever been to. Bro, cashiers, gold ones. In, like, as they working. I thought it was a fucking Cash Money, prime Cash Money video shoot. They had gold ones. Bro, this shit, this is not regular. I be like, man, you disrespectful. Let me talk to your manager. Manager come out. What's fire? Like, how the manager got this shit? Man, fuck all y'all. Hey, you got gold ones. The manager got gold fangs and shit. Man, get Blackula out of here, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, the Pittsburgh, I used to smash a chick that live around that way. That Pittsburgh Walmart is no hoe, bro. All right, go to it. You take pictures and let me know, bro. That Pittsburgh Walmart, motherfuckers shoplift flagrantly and shit. Yeah, I dare someone to do something. Bro, they just be tripping. Nah, ain't no fucking cleanup. You better watch your step. If you can't swim, you bound to drizzle. They don't put up no wet floor. We don't put up no wet floor signs out here. Ain't no wet floor. You better slip like Ezel. Buster. Ain't no fucking wet floor sign. That shit costs too much money. We don't put up no wet floor. You better just watch your step. Bro, they tripping. I'm telling you. Icy laughing. Bro, all right, I'm going to bring you out here. I'm going to fly you out here and give you a tour of this Pittsburgh. Bro, I went during Halloween. And this is, all right, y'all ain't going to believe it, bro. I went during Halloween time because I was smashing a chick and it happened to be Halloween or whatever. Bruh, dudes came in with masks and shit and people thought they were costumes, but they started fighting. They was just like masked up. Yeah, you thought this was a costume. Bro, I'm like, what the fuck? Everyone that, I don't even know if you can wear costumes anymore because of that incident. Bro, I'm telling you, this shit wild. Bro, they came in looking like Lucha Libre, like Nacho Libre and shit. They had masks on, all types of shit. Bro, they wasn't wearing no costume. They were just masked up so you could see. Yeah. The ski mask way. This shit crazy. Bro, I'm telling you, come out to the Walmart shit. Then the Salvation Army dude, he hitting that bell. Ding, 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 ding. Bro, why you hitting the bell so aggressively? Like, that shit annoying as fuck. Man, fuck this. I ain't donating shit just because you hitting that bell like that. Motherfucker was hitting it. Fuck this job. Yeah, bing, bing, bing. It sounded like a pinball machine. Man, fuck all that. Females in their pajamas, facts. Bro, babe females, they might got the razor on them. You better watch out. If you can't find, hey, you ever see a Walmart chick and she got them little tan Wranglers and she looking dumbass thick? She got that little blue vest shit with the little tan Wranglers, and you're like, oh shit, bro, them tan joints, them Route 66 jeans or whatever the fuck they be having them wear, them khakis. Hey, some of that Walmart got some work. Like, damn, Walmart, I didn't know Walmart was like this. Fuck Fuck the club. Go to Walmart and find you that one. She got bubble with it. I'm just telling you that tan beige color, the shit that they got, bro. It just be looking like, what the fuck? I'm telling you. You ever see a chick be fine and shit with body, and she work fast food and you want to save her? Like not like no simp shit, but you just feel like she look too good to be working at Jack in the Crack. Does that make sense? Like she thick as fuck working at McDonald's and shit. You be like, baby, come McWay, come this way. Shorty swing Mick my way. You like, what the fuck? You working at McDonald's? You look too real to be at McDonald's and shit. I'm trying to McDate your ass. What the fuck? Let me get you up out of here. Follow me. Motherfuckers be like Harriet Tubman trying to show her, I'm gonna get you out this job if it's the last thing I do. Nah, that fast food work, they be ready too. Cause you don't even have to have like real money, but you get they sending you $20 super chats. Like, yeah, I be getting some 20s. See, that's good to her. You know, she work fast food. She see my stream and shit. Oh shit, you $20, Mr. Baller. Like, yeah, I do what I could do. You know, I'll be getting some $20 super chats here and there. That should be impressive. Like, bitch, you work at McD's. Like, I ain't trying to front. Like, if anybody work there, but I'm just saying, she, oh, you got money. Like, yeah, I'll be getting some super chats here and there, bro. What you mean I would? You ain't never seen no fast food work? Man, whatever. Y'all tripping. Hey, this is a true story. I don't know if she seen my work, you know what I'm saying? Cause I be kind of out here and shit, so I don't know if she seen the channel. But this chick at McDonald's in the drive-thru, she be like pushing the limit. You know what I'm saying? She got these little light eyes and shit. No, she be like on the mic. She be like, "Oh, your total's $8.25, baby." Like she be calling me shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, baby. I can understand hun, you know, child, darling. She be calling me baby and shit. Hey, she trying to have me release her. I'm telling you. Baby on the intercom? Nah, bro, I don't even know her. And she was like, oh, you want these sauces, baby? Like, she be talking that talk. I'm just trying to tell you. Me and Icy from the pool. Light skins is back. You dig? She wants that new medium money. Yeah, she can get the McFuck out of here. That ain't finna happen. She out of McFucking mind. That's what I do when I go home to Texas and see females from my high school that used to curve me when I was fat. You were fat? Oh, shit. This motherfucker was the heavy D and shit. How you living? What? How you living? What? How you living, girl? I didn't know you was heavy D, bro. You can do what you wanna do. Like a balloon, you see, it's never too late and it's never too soon. Take it from me inside to me. Living, girl. Bro, you a fat Icy? That's why you started boxing. You was trying to get some pussy. Shout out to Icy, man. He found him a lane. He in shape now. Them motherfucker lost a couple calories. He think he the man. He think he the younger me, bro. Icy, you ain't pulled nothing yet. I'ma give you the game, bro. Hey, you ever seen a chick that curved you back in the day? Not like curved you severely, but you was just into her and it never manifested. And you see her like years later and you like, good look, cause she look whooped. Bro, I see some people from high school that should be having my baby in high school, but now they just look like Biggie Small. I'm like, nah, you failed the fuck off, bro. I be happy as fuck. Motherfucker got bags in the eyes looking like Michael in Thriller. I'll be like, ooh, I dodged a bullet right there. Motherfucker be looking like Young Turk and shit, man. Get the fuck up out of here. You baller blocking, bitch. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Like where she was like she was fly as fuck. She was Halle Berry back in the day. Now she look like poisonous berry. You motherfucker look like the berry's gone bad and shit. Halle Berry ugly out this motherfucker. Like that should be crazy. I'd be so happy. Like I'm so glad I didn't impregnate you or date you or get stuck with you, cause you looking a mess right now. Icy, you was 250? Damn. I didn't know that. Motherfucker Icy was, bro, what the fuck? Icy, you one of them people on like Maury Povich, you know, when they have like the people that used to curve you and now they like fitness models and shit. Remember me in high school? It's like, who is that? It's me, Roger. It's me, Icy. Look at my pectorials. You come back and do that, and they look horrible. Jenny Jones, yeah, she used to have, yeah, she used to be doing them shows, yeah. Icy on Jenny Jones and shit. That's funny. He said, back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they sliding on me. Facts, he Mike Jones with it. Shout out to my youngin' Icy. Oh, you about to lean out and get to 165? That's raw. Icy's a real boxing fan, though. He went to the Harrison Charlo card. From Geek to Sleek was the title. I remember them episodes. That's hella funny. Hey, low key, if you get a chick that used to be like big, but then she lost hella weight and she like into fitness now, they be some of the ones, because they remember all the days when they was like portly. They do a little something strange for a little piece of change. I'm just telling you, because they remember when they like, you know, didn't have options and shit. Trust me on that one. Trust me on that one. Nah, you get one of them ones that used to be big that's in like great shape now. One of them females. Bro. Like I had a chick, I didn't even know she used to be big. I was like, damn, big pun. I didn't know you was on that pun shit before. Cause there's no way you would be able to tell. Like she didn't have like saggy ass skin or nothing. Said, bro, there's no way. She was on that pun shit. Hey yo, I shatter dreams like like Jordan assault to batter your team, shatter your spleen. Bro, she was on that pun. Ready for war, Joe. How you want to blow they spot? I know they dirty cop that'll get us in if we murder someone. Hop in the Hummer to punish it. Bro, she was on that pun. Then she, I don't know. She just got motivated. The fine chicks back in high school built like linebackers with a gang of kids. Why you do them like that, though? Linebackers, bro? Y'all got to smash the like button. Y'all crazy as a motherfucker. Bro, I be so happy when I see like a coworker or someone I went to school with that I was interested in, and then I see them now and they like, the motherfucker fell off and shit. Oh, you cold. He said from elegant to elephant. Hey, you out of pocket, bro. Winston, you out of pocket for that. I ain't never heard of that shit. Winston out of control. That's fucked up. Oh, Devin the Dude said that? The Black Channel. What is the Black? The Black Channel. Kamal Oz said the Black Channels cue the Seinfeld music. Facts. A, don't sleep on the females with kids. When you smash on one, you see why they got a baby. Oh, wow. You out of pocket, bro. I just can't deal with the females that got bad kids. Like, I don't know. If your kid's cool, like I did this one chick. Damn, I almost said her name. That's fucked up. Nah, I ain't gonna do her like that. But anyway, I dated this one chick, and her son, he was like old enough to talk, and he would speak gibberish. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with him. He eventually grew out of it, but he would like refuse to learn like words and shit. It was really weird. And the thing that used to piss me off is the chick that I was dating, she would act like she could understand the bullshit that he was like. I'm not saying like no, I ain't no, insensitive motherfucker. It's not like a newborn or something. Of course they're gonna talk. Bro, he was like 4 or 5, and then he'd be like, Exor, bro, he was saying some crazy shit. I'm like, he possessed, I think. He might be possessed. Florent Sorbet, Le Croix, Fragen. Bro, I'm like, what the fuck? And she was like, oh, he just wants some milk. That motherfucker did not say that. He said, he's like, Zexor Zexis, Florent Sorbet. This motherfucker did not say, like, I can understand if he was like, meal, or something like, milk. This motherfucker was possessed. I'm like, you tripping. This paranormal activity ass kid, bro. I don't know what the fuck he's, bro. She would act like that shit used to bother me, bro. Cause she used to act like she could understand this possessed demon talk that he was doing. Bro, he was on some shit. That's why I didn't like to be around him. The motherfucker fucking Chucky or something. Ade dui dembala ya tuze estar quaribor give me the power. Oh shit. Can we leave him? Can you get a babysitter? I am not going to the movies with Charles Lee Ray over here. Bro, he was possessed. This little bad motherfucker was possessed, bro. Hey, I ain't fucking with it. I don't fuck with the supernatural shit, bro. This motherfucker need a babysitter. And it was bad because the pussy was good, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to, like, not slide, you feel me? So I had to deal with this little fucking Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight motherfucker, bro. I was glad when we broke up. Yeah, break up with me. This motherfucker released the spell off me and shit. Oh shit, he been here before. This motherfucker ain't right, bro. He is not right, bro. He was saying some crazy shit. And she would act like someone said he tried to switch bodies. I'll beat his ass. I ain't Andy. I don't give a fuck if you a kid. You gonna get that work. You gonna get them Charlo 3 uppercuts. Fuck that. Cause you're not a kid at that point. I ain't finna hit no kid, but nah, bro. You ain't a kid at that point. It's like From Dusk Till Dawn when the motherfucker brother turned into a vampire. That ain't your brother no more. Bro, he was tripping. Oh yeah, ya tu se quarimork. Like, what? Bro, he was tripping. I wish I had the wherewithal to record it so you guys could hear what the fuck. Man, that shit was crazy. And he's just he needs a nap. He's just a little tired. That's not what the motherfucker said. He's like, you all die, Xerxes, 300 Leonidas. Bro, what is he talking about? Ja, Chingy CD, ja, Khoi, Lefroi, Noi, Nekot, Frock your. Oh, shit. What? Bro, he was possessed. I promise you, bro. He was possessed. I ain't never, bro. No, he was possessed. Miorf, Xerxes, Zekrach, Clock in the bay. Oh shit! What? Clock in the bay? Yeah, I'm gonna clock you. What the fuck is you talking about? Hey, Christmas said, bro, I swear, I put this on anything. And she'd be like, oh, he just wants some mac and cheese. The motherfucker didn't even say nothing with an M. He's like, Le Croix, Le Coste. Bro, he was tripping. Bro, he was tripping. Oh, yes. Shaganabuba. Yes. If Nif, like you know, you ever play like a record backwards? That's when the motherfucker was talking like, just nif 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 essen ik ja hebben de gek gek le prak Christopher Columbus graag tu brak rat Street Fighter Blanca. Bro, I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, get me out of here. Get me out of here, bro. This motherfucker. Blanca. Vega. Yes. Vega Claw. Vega Claw. Zangief. Zangief. Papa Nabubu. Papa Nabubu Zangief. Zangief and Dalsim. Zachrof. Lachrof. Blues Clues. Oh, shit. He's going into it. Dora the Explorer. No Explorer with Dora the Boots. La Boots are deluxe. Bro, this motherfucker crazy. Bro, I ain't fucking with him. Bro, he really sounded like this shit. I should have recorded this bullshit. Raiden, Lightning Raiden for Mortal Kombat MK11. Bro, I don't know what the fuck he had or what. Bro, he was tripping. T-shirt and my panties on. From Dina Howard. Why? Excuse me? This motherfucker's psycho. T-shirt and my panties. I am the great Cornholio. Need TP for me bungle. Bro, what? Is that Beavis and Butthead? Get this little motherfucker out of here. What are you doing? Bro, he was speaking pig Latin. I don't know what the fuck this shit was. Imagine you smashing it. I see so out of pocket, bro. Okay, let me read his comment. Imagine you smashing in the middle of the night and you thinking he's asleep, and then you hear Damon speaking Braille. Bro, that's gonna mess up the whole mood, bro. Bro, if you would have heard this shit, there's no way you could get jiggy with that. You'd be like, yeah, who's your daddy? I am your daddy. I am Nexor Lefra. Bro, no, there's no way you could continue. King Louis the 13th. I Yamatus Timbebe. Justin Timberlake. Mama say, Mama sar, Makusa. Ya. Ta. Take their tots with ta. Bro, there how you gonna just be... Bro, you a nasty ass motherfucker, bro. If you could smash through all that, tater tots, yes, kill the kid, tater tot, fish stick, Van de Kamp, yeah, Van de Kamp, Van Wilder, Van de Kamp. Bro, if you could just smash through that, then you nastier than me. Cause that shit was weird. Demetrius Bubur Andrade, Zex, bro, he was tripping, bro. He sounded like Papoose when he was rapping the alphabets. B is for butter. You know, butter, banana, butter, baraka, Billy go Barack. Remember when C is for cantankerous cunt, silly. Like, bro, remember when Papoose was rapping them, bro, alphabets and shit? D is for Donald Duck when... Duck, dictator, Donatello with... No, bro. Get him the fuck up out of here. I feel bad for the kids. Imagine you sleeping here and mom getting smacked. Oh, wow. Oh, well, fuck that kid. Bro, he was chilling. He was talking to himself. He was good. I am the great Cordolio. I need TP for me bungle. Yeah. Shut up, Beavis. This sucks. I am the great Cornholio. I need new media. TP for me bungle. Yeah. Cut it out. Bro, he was tripping. Fuck that kid. Bro, I deleted her number. I normally don't do that in case, case they come back like Pet Cemetery, but she had to go, bro. I don't want nothing. I don't even think she follow me on Facebook, because I don't want that little motherfucker following me. He grown and shit now. The motherfucker. Oh yeah, MySpace top 8. Barack Obama, Rakuse. No shit, he back with this bullshit. The motherfucker said, put me in the MySpace top 8. What'd you say? Dasashi? Japan for Dasashi. Ricky Tiki Timbo, No Sarimbo, Charlie Ballyrucci, Pipiri Pimbo. This motherfucker crazy. Get him. And see, I think as a mom, cause she was a single mom, I think she was waiting for a dude to come in and save the family. Or I think she didn't want to get him checked out to see what the fuck that shit was. You feel me? Like she didn't want it to be something, so she just like avoided the problem. Like he's really possessed. You should probably check that out. You know, Wilder just went and seen the fucking priest. You need to see one too, because something's wrong with him. He need to be baptized. Let Wilder baptize him. Fuck it. So I think she didn't want to, she didn't want the harsh reality of like, oh, I hate to break it to you, Miss Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, son is possessed. She didn't want Outkast to come and hit her with that. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, your son is possessed. Never meant to make your son cry. This is a character from the Demon Knight. Bro, she didn't want that. You know what I'm saying? So she just overlooked it and nah. Go get him checked out. Bro, I used to go on dates with her, bring holy water and shit. I didn't know what the fuck. She's like, oh, is that the new cologne? Yeah, cologne. Yeah, it's my new cologne. Sprayed on that little motherfucker. The motherfucker steam coming. You have forsaken me. Release the kraken. Oh, shit. Hey, he tripping, dog. No, I just tried to see if this cologne, if he liked the smell of it. I'll never call him father, not even in the fire. Oh, shit, this little demon. What the fuck? This shit crazy. He in the backseat wilding out. Takashi 69 told me everything. Oh, fuck. I didn't expect this shit. Feed me your super chats. You infidel foolish. Oh, shit. Now, when you watch some scary movies and the kid get that deep voice hey, if you sound like Al Heyman and you 3, you getting slapped. You got that deep ass voice and shit. Nah. I don't give a fuck. He said it sounded like Venom. Yeah, you get this Eddie Brock ass kid the fuck away from me. We are Venom. Like, we are getting the fuck up out of here. You know what the fuck? Yeah, what's up, Anthony? The demonic possession shit is real. Bro, that should be weird. I don't play about that type of stuff. I'm telling you, something was wrong with him. He was like tripping. He was like multiple personalities or some shit. I don't know what the fuck was wrong. Anyway, what else is up? Oh yeah, but Charlo, he did his thing, bro. He hit that motherfucker with 4 uppercuts. That should be a stoppage. Yeah. Bro, he just kept hitting him. And Tony Harrison. Listen, I think Tony Harrison, people are like, oh, he just got too cocky. He got a little too cocky. Bro, in my honest opinion, I don't think he got too cocky. I think Charlo's early aggression and body shots took its toll, so he didn't have the energy to move and have a high output of offense. So he tapered off totally in his offense, and he would take little small stands, and he would move, and he would just do the, showmanship stuff like, oh, dance and shit like that, because he didn't want to waste energy. I think it started getting to him. I don't think he was just getting caught. I think that was a front, basically. You get what I'm saying? I think that was a front to, people do smile and shit when they get cracked hard. Like the shit didn't hurt. People do all that type of shit. So he was showboating even in the beginning, but it got worse. D-Ball, Dillian, ducking Ortiz, and Dubois once bums. Kamal is ruthless, bro. Bro, the UK looking crazy. Ego, do you have the most celebrated fighter of 2009? I don't really do a bunch of lists and shit like that. That's just me personally. You ain't never known me to do like a bunch of lists and stuff. I don't know who the most celebrated is and all that. Where are the Charlos at in comparison? I don't even know what that means. Like, in comparison to what? The Charlos are beasts. That's just what it is. They're good fighters. But, Tony Harrison's kryptonite has always been the later rounds. He was winning boxing well versus Willie Nelson and Jared Hurd, and he lost the battle of time and attrition, and he got stopped late. This is no different. This was the same thing. So people are, he was out of boxing. Yeah, he was out boxing Willie Nelson and Hurd too. But people, since they hate Charlo, they making it look like Charlo. Bro, to be honest, in my real opinion, Charlo looked better. This is my opinion. Charlo looked better than Hurd versus Tony Harrison. Hurd absolutely needed a knockout to win. This Charlo shit was close, the second one. Hurd didn't look that good versus Harrison. But he's big, and he won the battle of attrition and wore him down. And like I said, Harrison fades. If you look at all of his losses, I think they were all stoppages, and they were all late stoppages. Bro, you're not gonna outbox him early. So far, nobody's done that. Shout out to my dude Victor. Ego, ESPN over here in Mexico released the top 5 knockouts of the year, and Wilder had 2 of the 5. Facts, I told y'all. Shout out to Pixie Smith. Yeah, it's a good question. I just don't do a bunch of lists and stuff like that. I just think the Charlos are beasts, and we want to see them in the best fights and good fights. But like for Jamal, y'all, a lot of people they doing the bullshit. They doing it with Andre too. You know who Jamal wants to fight. If them dudes don't want to fight him, then he's gonna have to keep fighting who he can fight. Ain't nobody gonna wait for Triple G and Canelo, and stop making. Stop making excuses. Listen, 2020, DAZN's going to have to step it up. DAZN's going to have to step it up because they're getting crushed. And for the foreseeable future, and I don't know what their whole schedule is going to consist of, but they're leading the board with the highest price point. That Fox card was on free TV, bro. All you have to do is have a basic HD antenna, RCA HD antenna. You could have watched that. You can't legally watch DAZN with a basic antenna or anything. You got to pay for it, and they don't even have in America the 30-day free trial anymore. Yeah, y'all got to get the likes up too, please. So DAZN, man, everybody else closed their year, in my opinion, better than DAZN. DAZN, their December consisted of Joshua Ruiz 2, which was built up, but the card sucked to me. And the main event sucked. Like, the main event was not what we went in hoping. I'm not even mad that Joshua won. That's cool. He can win. But it wasn't a thrilling fight. It was nothing like the first fight. Even Joshua's moment in the 3rd round, he had no rounds like that. So it's not even that Joshua won. I don't care. Like, whoever wins, wins. But it wasn't a thrilling fight at all. Joshua did the minimum that he felt, which was minimum risk and no exchanges, and used his length. That's how he felt he had to get the win. So it is what it is. Top rank, bro. I thoroughly enjoyed the Terrence Crawford Mean Machine card. I didn't know I was gonna enjoy the main event like I did, but Mean Machine came to scrap. He did, and we seen Charlo. I mean, Crawford to me got dropped in that moment. It's just what it is. But then he started beating Mean Machine's ass at his own game. Good fight. I needed to know that about Teofimo. I knew in my heart what I thought he could do, but people still got to show you. Even the Mick Connellan rematch from the amateurs with Nicotine, that was a good fight. The Fox fight, I don't even got to say that. Charlo Harrison was cracked, delivered, had a better, proper build-up. Carlos Balderas, unfortunate, I've really been pulling for him. And his brother, he has a setback that he has to learn from. But that dude was scrapping, bro, that Gurian or whatever the dude from Mexico's name was, bro. He was scrapping. He came with it. And he lured the talented Balderas into the wrong style of fight. And that's what happens. You trying to show out and see who lands the better shots, and you start getting lured into a dick measuring contest. That's not good, because he from Mexico. That's probably how he just scraps. He probably just scraps real rough. I looked at his resume. He got one loss, never been stopped. Young. They looked like they were taunting each other. And the F.A. Jogba fight was just crazy. Now you put that with Danny Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. That shit was horrible. That shit was horrible, bro. You never got it. It didn't get into any type of real rhythm. Chavez looked all right, but the first sign of resistance, the shit was over. Even the Cesar Martinez fight, that shit wasn't that. That shit was cool. It was probably the best fight on the card, but it wasn't that. It wasn't it for me. Yeah, Garon had, bro, his chin. He was real, bro. They were throwing shit, littering up the stage. So here's what they think about you. Yeah, but for me, the Martinez-Rosales fight started off pretty hot, but then it kind of tapered off, and then you could tell that Rosales was like, that's kind of what happened. Even a nobody name is going to give you some rounds if they're motivated, in shape and stuff. And then that's where the pedigree and better experience shows up as it goes on a little bit more. And that's kind of what happened. So to me, the fight got kind of, I don't know, predictable. Like, it wasn't like boom, 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 like crazy action straight through. It got to a point where Martinez started piecing them up. That's just what I see. And the reason why we're doing so much comparison is because of the people behind the zone, including people like Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn got so much to say about everybody else's fight cards but his own. He talking about Terrence Crawford only sold 4,000 tickets and we sold double that for Chavez Jr. Yeah, but you just had double that in angry customers. So yeah, okay, you sold more than Crawford allegedly, according to you. Whatever, it's possible. But now you had 10,000 people there or whatever was there, but now it's 10,000. How many people left satisfied with what they came out for? That was just horrible, bro. And I told you, I personally would never bank on Chavez Jr. to co-sign him based on what I've known him. Bro, it's like, okay, if you go to Walmart and every single time you go to Walmart, it's a bad experience, Are you going to tell people to shop at Walmart because it's great? It's a great store and a great environment. You know, I get it. People go to Walmart for the deals and stuff, but I'm saying you're not going to rave about it and give them 5 stars in Yelp and shit. You know what I mean? So it's not going to take, even if you had nothing but bad experiences with Walmart and then you had one good experience, it's going to take a lot more to build the rapport and gain the trust of the consumer that you guys are, you know, you got a new CEO and Walmart's so much different because they've been going there for years and seeing the same bullshit. You can't just go to have 10 years of bad experiences at Walmart and then they switch CEOs and it looks like they're on the right path. But then you go there and it's one good experience and that's not going to outweigh 10 years of bad experiences. That's Chavez Jr. Chavez Jr., in my honest opinion, has not looked good. My favorite performance from him was the Andy Lee fight. That shit was in 2010 or something. Bro, that's 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That's like 8 to 10 years ago because I don't know if I have the date exactly 100%. So the last time he looked good was in 2010. It's about to be 2020. Why tunnel vision get blocked? What the fuck? Daniel Mason said new media bars is something they got to deal with. The zone is looking like a failed business model. They reaching for anything. So sad. Bro, it's apparent they do not have people that know boxing behind the helm of boxing, the boxing side of it. They're just entrusting Golden Boy with no stable really and Eddie Hearn to run it, and they're running it to the ground. Really, Eddie Hearn's. Golden Boy, I think their biggest thing is they don't have nobody. They just don't have the stable. Eddie Hearn actually has some people that can make compelling fights. But those fights are not happening. Mikey Garcia, Jesse Vargas, bro, they're, in my honest opinion, I feel like you can't win with their current setup. They would have to, DAZN is going to have to restructure, get rid of people, and redesign themselves. Stop all that pay-per-view is dead. They've kind of stopped that. I haven't heard that too much, but they should have never even came. I told you, they should have never came in the game with that bullshit. But anyway, they got to restructure, you know, realign their goals. You seen how mad Chavez Sr. looked after the fight? I think he was the one that broke his son's nose. Hey, you tripping. Bro, and see, that Eddie's plan backfired. You trusted, okay, Mexican people, Hispanic people, Latino people, Mexican people are a prideful race by and large. La raza, right? They care about the heritage. They want, you know, that's why the WBC kind of has like the Huicho and the Mayan belts and stuff to commemorate proper history out of Mexico, right? They have roots in Mexico, so they're trying to commemorate that. So with that being said, Eddie Hearn's plan backfired because if you're banking on the Mexican dollar primarily by putting this fight in Arizona, you want Hispanic patrons, you know, because of the demographic. That's why fights go in Texas and Arizona, fights like that, right? So you're banking on the Mexican populace to shell out cash to buy tickets. Then they do it and show up to be disappointed because the Mexican fighter and representative quits and it looks like a joke to everybody. So that plan is backfired. You try to, you know, almost exploit a paying group of people because you know that they will support, and then they did support, and then it turns out like a fucking circus. That's why they tore up the fucking ring. That don't happen at every fight. That last fight that happened that I could think of was another Mexican fighter, Mexican American, and that was at Berto versus Virgil Ortiz, and I was at that fight. Bro, they were throwing pizza boxes, all types of shit. And it happened at another Mexican fight Brandon Rios versus Mike Alvarado. And I was at that fight in Denver, the third one, where Mike Alvarado quit on the stool. They were throwing beers and shit at him because nobody wants their race or ethnicity or heritage to look like a mockery or a parody in any sport. So Eddie Hearn's plan has backfired. You try to, capitalize on the Hispanic demographic in Arizona, then they shell out cash by and large. I'm not saying only Hispanics went, but you guys get what I'm saying. And they shell out cash, and then the person that they came to see, based on the namesake and the surname, embarrassed boxing in general. So that doesn't give people a good feeling. Like, okay, that's like if Charlo had a ton of people from Houston. What if you're from Houston, what are you called? Houstonian? What the fuck is a guy from Houston called? Like if you're from Cali or Californian, what is a Houstonian? What the fuck is this shit called? I'm just thinking. If you're from Houston, if you originate from Houston, what are you called? Houston. Houstonians? That shit sound crazy to me. That's what I said, but that sound crazy, bro. That sound like you a fucking philosopher. Aristotle the Houstonian. Like, that just sound weird as fuck. But whatever. That sound crazy to me. That's why I had to question if that was the right way to say it. Anyway, if you're a Houstonian and you went to Charlo's fight and he fucking quit, I mean, that you brought the city out and then you quit, that wouldn't be good. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be good for anybody. Because people paid for, came out wearing Lions Only shirt. And luckily, we don't have to worry about that. With the Charlos, they don't seem like that type. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, hypothetically, ain't nobody want to come out for that. Nobody want to come out for that dumb shit. Prince Savage, me and you both. Yeah, he said Berto Victor Ortiz. That's what I'm saying. So you try to exploit and try to capitalize off the Hispanic dollar, and then you pissed off most of the Hispanics that were there because of you put an unreliable dude in. Bro, I don't even want to repeat, but on my Uber, he said, "Oh, you going to the boxing fight tonight?" I took an Uber from my hotel to the Charlo Harrison fight. And I said, yeah. And then he said, oh, yeah, who you picking? Blah, blah, blah. We were talking a little bit about boxing. He knew a little bit about something. He was Mexican and my Uber driver. And then I said, did you see Chavez fight last night? He's like, man, bro, instantly start going in. He was like, man, he's a piece of shit. This is literally his words. And he said extra shit, but I'm not going to, it ain't even necessary. He said, man, fuck that fool. He's a piece of shit. That's literally what he said. And he's like, man, I've been telling people. And he started going in. So trust me, I know the game, bro. I know how it goes. See, I'm just real enough to tell you what the fuck it is. So Eddie Hearn, like I said, he be talking about everybody else's numbers and shit. What about that shit fest of Jacobs versus Chavez Jr.? And it's bad for Jacobs. It was bad for Gabe Rosado. Bro, Gabe Rosado and Jacobs having that little run-in was better than anything I seen a pre-build for Jacobs versus Chavez. Chavez quit versus Fonfara too. Bro, look at it like this. He came in 5 pounds heavy, unprofessional as fuck. Imagine if Mayweather was supposed to fight Pacquiao, right? Smash the like button. Imagine if Mayweather was supposed to fight Pacquiao at 147 and he came in at 152 and said, oh, I'll give Pacquiao $5 million. Deal with it. And then Chavez had the nerve to come in 5 pounds heavy and then talk about somebody fighting dirty and cheating. Bro, Danny Jacobs didn't even make him re-weigh in the next day. That's some bullshit, bro. You talk about someone fighting dirty and you came in at your own weight, You weren't made to weigh in the same day, so you didn't balloon up. You could have came in at 200 pounds. Nobody knows what you were at. He probably didn't even want to weigh in the day of the fight. You did all that, and you got the nerve to talk about somebody else fighting dirty and elbows and shit we didn't even see. When did he get elbowed, bro, and head butted and all this shit, bro? And you know what the funny thing is? Black fighters are frequently attributed to being yellow belly and coward by racist fans, right? They'll say, "Oh, bitch Floyd," and "coward Floyd Mayweather's such a pussy," Terrence Crawford the runner. They'll say this type of stuff. But guess what? Did Terrence Crawford quit? Mean Machine hit him with some hard shit. A known puncher who stopped guys. Terrence Crawford chose to, okay, you want to hit me hard as fuck? You want to knock me down? I got you. Now knock this down. And was on his ass. Pressure, grinding him down, not giving him time to think. That's what Terrence Crawford, that's how he responded to it. He was like, okay, let's fight fire with fire. You chipped at my pride. You hurt my pride a little bit, knocked me down. That shit was embarrassing. All right, let's see if you could do it again. Come on. And stayed on top of that man until he broke him down and started dropping him several times. That's how a black fighter in that situation responded to it, right? He's like, all right, bet, let's go, right? Floyd, he has never quit in no fight. He got bit by Maidana. He got fouled before, hit in the back of the head, all types of shit. Floyd ain't never quit. But once again, the racist fans will say that these are the guys that are pussy and scared and yellow belly and cowards. Meanwhile, Chavez Jr. of Mexican heritage actually has quit more than one fight when the going got tough. He's a man that had the weight advantage, something Floyd Mayweather never has, something that Terrence Crawford doesn't usually have, a crazy weight advantage, except over Gamboa, and he had a supreme weight advantage. No, God knows how much he weighed in at the rehydration, since there was no same day weigh-in. He just paid a penalty. He was the bigger man. Jacobs was moving up, et cetera, and he talking about somebody's headbutting me and it hurts and I can't continue. It's looking bad for old media, man. Anthony Griffin, $2 super chat. Yeah. It's looking bad because the shit that they say, even Charlo, yeah, he came out a little bit wild, but bro, that's how bad he wanted it. And he got it. In the 11th round, he got it. He got what he was looking for. The shots came to him. He did not give up. I commend his performance because that was a must-win type of scenario. If he would have lost again to the same man, got outboxed again, which it looked like it was kind of going that way. I don't agree with Charlo should have been up 2 of the 3 scorecards, but Charlo got to stop it, so none of that fucking matters. He was actually, truth be told, I was at his fight with John Jackson. He was losing that fight. He was getting outboxed in that. But if you got that eraser and you have skills, it don't matter. It don't matter who the fuck was winning. Wilder, same thing, bro. Okay, Luis Ortiz is beating him. Oh, well, deal with this knockout. But once again, I always hear about black fighters constantly being runners and chicken shit and scary bitches and all stuff like that. But who quit like Victor Ortiz be quitting? Like Chavez Sr. and Jr. have quit. What black, you know what I'm saying? Out of the people they say, when have we ever seen that? When have we seen Crawford quit? I'm not saying this stuff ain't possible, but I'm just saying, when have we see it? They say Charlos are scary and all, stupid shit. That's why I know it's from emotion and racist fan. Because they just want, like I said, they want to believe it. Duran quit. That's what I'm saying. They try to pin the tail on the donkey for the black fighter and make it like black fighters are the ones constantly quitting. I'm not saying there ain't no black fighter ever quit, but the dudes that they talking about don't be quitting. Terrence Crawford don't be quitting in fights. AB don't even quit in fights. Bro, if he wanted to quit in any fight, it should have been the Maidana fight. And he actually got the better of Maidana late. But he had lost too many rounds, so, he couldn't. Bro, he started hurting Maidana late. And he's willing to scrap with everybody. Meanwhile, Canelo looks like he's trying to stay away from certain guys and certain styles. I mean, proof is in the pudding, bro. AB will fight your ass. People always be talking about, oh, shit, shut up, Broner. You stupid, Broner. Adrian Boner. But Broner will get in there with you. Broner's been the A-side in several situations, and he ain't never did what Canelo's doing and avoided certain guys. Bro, he said he wanted to fight Maidana again. That's the fight you lost. Canelo didn't never say he want to fight fucking Lara again. He waited 10 years and now he wants to fight Floyd again when went different way. Bro, it's a wrap. Oh, media, they got to go, bro. It's a wrap. I told you. Death Row is still Death Row East. Yeah. Hey, Faith is my homegirl. Come to Death Row, we gonna start printing our own money. It's looking crazy for y'all. Not for me, for y'all. Eagles Army, we got this. Harrison slowed down. This is the nature of his career, bro. He put up a good effort. It was a good fight, but he got knocked out. So, it don't matter who was up. Like I keep saying. Luis Ortiz was up. He got stretched. That's why we watch boxing. I gave Luis Ortiz every round. But Wilder said, bro, it don't matter. Hey, but DAZN got to do something. Y'all stop playing with me. DAZN got to do something, bro. It's looking shaky. They closed their year. The last memory of a fight for DAZN is motherfuckers throwing beers and, condoms and all shit in the ring and all this shit because of the Chavez Jr. fiasco. Jacobs is doing his post-fight talking about, I'm from Brownsville, never ran, never will. I ain't ducked nobody, but I will duck these beer cans. Bro, that shit's embarrassing. And I can't even be mad at Arizona crowd. I mean, I'm not saying that's how they should have responded to it, but motherfuckers just upset because they banked on Chavez. And see, look, this shit is backfire because now they're going to do the same thing. Bro, look. Again, DAZN trying to clout chase Mexicans, trying to clout chase Hispanics with Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas. Man, I have no idea what that fight's going to look like. See, when I talk boxing, bro, it's not coming from anywhere else but what I see. And what I see there is, bro, I seen that. There's a woman's boot in the ring. Bro, do you understand how pissed you have to be to throw your shoe in the fucking ring? So you just left that motherfucker. Have you ever been to a venue? It's like popcorn on the ground and drink and alcohol, piss. Bro, someone threw a shoe. Bro, do you know how angry you have to be? Oh, fuck these retros. Bro, you threw a shoe in that motherfucker, bro. You just left with one shoe. That's how mad you were. Unless you have like a peg leg or some shit. Listen, DAZN trying to clout chase Hispanics again. They put Mikey Garcia with Jesse Vargas. Bro, this DAZN current structure can't fucking exist. There's no way it's gonna work. Here's why. You have fights that don't even necessarily promise crazy action, but even if it was the most action-packed fight, what does it mean? What is Mikey Garcia? Okay, Mikey Garcia, Jesse Vargas. Can the winner whip Errol Spence? Let's say Errol Spence is the same fighter. Can the winner whip Terrence Crawford at 147? Would you pick the winner of Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas to whip Terrence Crawford at 47 or Errol Spence? Yes or no? Vote. No way. Fuck no. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, what does it even really mean? So it's just a opportunity for two guys with a name. That's cool for them. They're gonna get some money because DAZN like to overpay. So that's cool. But it don't really mean nothing. It don't really mean like I wouldn't guarantee the winner could beat Danny Garcia. If Danny Garcia comes to the Ivan Redcash fight, that ain't no guaranteed win for him. I don't care if Mikey could stop Jesse Vargas in 2 rounds. That don't mean you whooping Danny. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Jesse Vargas seems durable, so I don't see no early stoppage for Mikey. The other thing is I put this into perspective. Mikey has not done anything relevant at 147. Is he a terrific fighter? Yeah. Blocked old media. Oh, shit. Yeah, blocking. Rat. Yeah, I know you see. I know y'all motherfuckers see me. I know y'all watching me. Yeah. Block this old media account. You feel me? Bro, this could be another. I'm not going to say he's going to quit like Chavez, but what I'm saying is too much. To me, Mikey getting $7-8 million or whatever, $10 million, whatever he's supposed to be getting for this, it's a tune-up style fight. And then at that, Jesse Vargas is pretty big, who just fought at 50. Bro, bro, I don't know. I have a lot of questions about this fight. There's no guarantee there's no guarantee he looks good versus Jesse Vargas. Vargas hurt Tim Bradley. He's 5'10 and a half. He's bigger than Mikey. We haven't even seen. I know more about Jesse Vargas at 47 and above than we do about Mikey. So we're going off the hopes of Mikey being Mikey still, despite being on a year-plus layoff. Mikey lost in March. By the time he lost this year in March, every single round versus Errol Spence. Now he's doing a money grab, and he's fighting in March or wherever, February. Bro, he's going to be out 11, 12 months, and he hasn't done anything at 147. So I really don't know how he's going to look. Real talk. Because Jesse Vargas, he's a veteran, and he's at least tough. Pacquiao didn't fucking stop him. So if Pacquiao dropped him and didn't stop him, and Pacquiao dropped him kind of early, Bradley was whipping him for like 11 rounds, basically. These guys didn't stop him. You know, Saddam Ali didn't stop him. Humberto Soto didn't stop him. And I don't really know if Mikey for the stop. Bro, some of y'all are idiots, bro. Who is Mikey stopped? Who is Mikey stopped? He didn't stop Broner. He didn't stop Sergey Lipinets. Who is Mikey stopped? Like in the 140 range. He damn sure didn't stop no fucking Errol Spence. Who is he stopped in the 140s? Has he had any stoppages? Can y'all hear me? Bro, has he stopped anybody at 140s? Yeah, he didn't stop Robert Easter at 35. Bro, who's he really stopped in recent memory? Dejan Zlaticanin? Elias Rojas? Like, bro, who did he stop? So, I don't really see him stopping Jesse. The only way Jesse Vargas gets stopped is if he fights some stupid fight or if he's weight drained because he's coming from 150s down to 147. But if it's the regular Jesse Vargas that I've always seen, Broner, Bradley, Pacquiao, DeLore, none of these dudes stopped him. They all have power. So, well, except for Bradley, he's not really known as the power. So I don't see Mikey stopping it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys are living a pipe dream. Listen, this is the Mikey fans. Yeah, keep calling me, man. Keep calling me. Bro, you live in a pipe dream. You want Mikey to be who you want him to be at 47, and we don't really know. We don't know who he is. Listen, him versus Pacquiao, he kept asking for it. I told you it was dangerous, but I would at least like to see it just because it's a big fight, and that would instantly put him on the map. That could instantly put him on the map if he beat Pacquiao or even did good for himself. We've seen guys like Sean Porter. Okay, he lost to Spence, but if you hold a good account of yourself, no one's going to hold it against you. Bro, he could lose to Jesse Vargas. Real talk. He could lose to Jesse Vargas. I don't know why like people are so sold that he's going to win. And I've always been a supporter of Mikey Garcia, still am. But I'm just saying, like, year plus layoff, getting overpaid, fighting a guy who's been fighting at 150 if he can he got time, if he can comfortably make weight. Because Jesse Vargas don't be having no pot bellies and shit. So he don't be in like super shredded, but I don't look for him to. Bro, he can make weight. I'm pretty sure he has enough time to make weight, and he don't get. I see Jesse Vargas at the fight. He don't get no crazy fat or nothing. And Mikey's coming off of. That's what I'm saying. I personally, this is why I don't feel DAZN has people that know boxing, that know what they're doing. Because that's a stupid gamble to me. Mikey looking good or bad, it's a dice roll at best. Me personally, this is just me. If I was running DAZN, I would let that motherfucker Mikey stay where he's been fighting, get a win in the win column against somebody, hopefully with some type of name, right? And then I would pitch a deal to him. Then. Because after his performance versus Errol, I don't know what he's going to look like. Long layoff. Bro, look, okay, put it like this. Mikey Garcia has had 4 years off when you combine the 3-year top rank, whatever, legal battle or whatever bullshit. 3 years off there, plus he's been off since March to February or March whenever he's fighting Vargas. Bro, in the last 8 years, he's been off for 4 years. Yeah, shout out to Lavish D and Boosie Badass. Bro, in the last 7 years or whatever, he's probably been off for 4 years by the time of this fight. That's just too much of a gamble for the amount you're trying to pay him. And like I said, he ain't knocked out nobody. The other thing with this DAZN angle, yes, you're trying to clout chase, try to get some ticket sales from Hispanic, Mexican American. Gotcha. But you're picking two of the most mild personalities in boxing. So I don't really see Jesse Vargas or Mikey Garcia making an interesting build-up. And if they did, it'll probably look contrived and it'll probably look fake. If they start, oh man, fuck you, a bitch, oh your mama, but that's not how they acted. And we know that they know each other, both represent the West Coast, both be at the LA fights, and we know they haven't had no De La Hoya Vargas type of beef or whatever. So if they do some Mayorga De La Hoya type of Mosley Mayorga type of taunting, I don't think it's gonna feel real. So I don't look for much in terms of the buildup. And then the fight is just a shot in the dark. So to me, it's just weird. And Jesse Vargas he's a name, so he's probably getting a couple mil. So you're spending 7 to 10 million on Mikey. Let's say 1.5 to 3 million on Vargas. This ain't no $13 million main event purse only fight. And DAZN's undercards have been trash, bro. Name one memorable DAZN undercard. Like, we just watched the Fox fight on free TV, headlined by Harrison Charlo 2, and the undercard was fire. All that, bro, and listen to me. If DAZN tightens up the purse strings, There's literally no reason to sign to DAZN unless they paying like crazy, because that's the only benefit. You're trapped on the app. They don't promote like as well as some of the other promoters, and your fights become more muted. The only way you could justify it is if you're paying them an ungodly amount of money. Like Mikey, he can't get 7 million fighting no tune-up on PBC most likely, because that don't even make sense budget wise. So go over there, do a 1-fight deal, get 7 to 10 million for Jesse Vargas. There's no way PBC would have gave him 10 million for no Jesse Vargas fight. That's not even realistic. Here, just to put in perspective, when Floyd fought Canelo, Canelo got $5 million base salary for a pay-per-view. Obviously, he made well over that with his pay-per-view back-end money, distribution rights in Mexico, but he only got $5 million guaranteed. They're giving Mikey allegedly $7 million for Jesse Vargas on non-pay-per-view. I mean, that's just stupid. It's just common sense. Because a fight like that, how much could you really charge? Let's say Frisco at the Star, Errol Spence went and sold it out with Ocampo, and they have 15,000 people, 15,000 people. So how much ticket sales you think you gonna sell for that? Let's say you do 14, 15, but what are the prices of the tickets? You know, it can't be max dollar. It's not like you gonna have no crazy ticket sale prices, because the way the Frisco at the Star is set up, they had hella people in stands with a jumbotron kind of, and then they had the ring. Like the venue when I went there for the Errol Spence Ocampo, I was ringside, but it almost felt like huge. The ring looked tiny based on the facility. So all the people who was up here in this part, there's no way they're crazy ass prices on no tickets, because you're so high up, you got to watch it from the TV screen basically. Like it's a big ass venue, bro. So anyway, it's just a quick mathematical lesson. If you're paying fighters purses more than what you're probably generating, like it just don't make sense, bro. That's just bottom line. You're overpaying the fighters for main event, which probably takes away from your overall budget, which takes away from your profit, which takes away how much money you can invest in promotion, which takes away from how much money you're really going to invest in the undercard. Bro, DAZN don't even do shit that would make it worth the people's while. Like, if you, like, to be honest, I'm just telling you my honest opinion. What I would have did is I would have Matchroom, it's weird because DAZN, it's like, DAZN has Golden Boy and they have Matchroom, and they don't really operate together. Like, there's occasional times where they kind of operate together, but for the most part, it's kind of like Eddie Hearn's doing his own card under the DAZN banner, and then Golden Boy's doing their undercard. But if DAZN was smart and they had people that knew boxing, you would probably be doing a better service to yourself of putting this Jaime Munguia bullshit with Spike O'Sullivan as the co-feature for Jesse Vargas, Mikey Garcia. And I know it's Golden Boy and Matchroom, but if you could merge the two, because Jaime Munguia has a better chance to sell in Texas alongside two other Mexican fighters as the main event. But they're DAZN, real talk, DAZN has main events that would be PBC's undercards. Like F.A. Ajagba versus Khalid's, that ain't no fucking main event that PBC would have to put on. But for DAZN, that would be a main event. Jaime Munguia versus Dennis Hogan, Jaime Munguia versus Patrick Galati, Jaime Munguia versus Spike O'Sullivan. Like, they have undercard fight. Like, what would be undercard? Like, even Top Rank, bro. Richard Comey Teofimo was on the co-feature, and people said it was better than the main event of Crawford Mean Machine. Richard Comey Teofimo could have been his own event, in my opinion. Now it's more bang for their buck getting to see all of them but still, it could have probably been his own event. Put it this way, Teofimo Comey could have been his own main event if Jaime Munguia and Spike O'Sullivan was his own event, or is his own event. You feel me? And then what happens is, if how you like DAZN keep putting on these cards where the main event is light in itself. So imagine the undercard. The undercard is asshole. I don't see how you can win with that formula, bro. Like Danny Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. was a Friday fight, and it wasn't even like the grandest opportunity or the grandest opponent for Jacobs. And then the undercard is total trash. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jennifer Garza. Blocked. Yeah, I just seen Errol yesterday. I'm glad that he's recovering. It's funny when I be making too much sense, they be trying to hurt my feelings, bro. Yeah. Good luck with that. I don't know. I just feel like, and see, DAZN, they got to restructure, bro. They're talking about 100 fights, 100 nights. But who are them 100 fights, though? That's what I need to know. Because, okay, 100 fights, 100 nights. But one of the nights is Jaime Munguia versus Spike O'Sullivan. That's your main event. It's like DAZN, they're trying to stretch it. It's like they ran out of milk, so they had to put some water in with the milk to try to put it in with the cereal to try to stretch it. You know, like they go put, like Ryan Garcia is fighting not Jorge Linares, but somebody else, and Jorge Linares is on the card, and that's his own card. Really? It's not how many fights you had, it's who you fought. Loaded Lux, facts. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like they gotta stretch the dope. They got a lot of filler. This shit been stepped on. They gotta try to, they like basically shit that would clearly be an undercard fight becomes a main event with DAZN. You know, like who's Ryan Garcia fighting next? That's what I'm saying. It's not even. I wanted to see him in Linares. Yeah, but they have to stretch this shit out. They cut the product too thin. That's what I'm saying. You ain't even, bro, what? This shit been stepped on. This is why Eddie Hearn be talking about everybody else's event to distract you from that. And then, like, Eddie Hearn don't know the American market, bro. Mikey versus Jesse makes 0 sense. It's a dangerous fight for Mikey, and Jesse is not a big name. Facts. But again, they're trying to clout chase Mexican fighters. They're trying to clout chase Mexican fans. Bro, this is how I know they don't know the American market. They think you could just rub 2 Mexican fighters together and poof, that creates, you know, Marco Antonio Barrera, Eric Morales level rivalry. That's not how it works, bro. Mexican fight fans aren't stupid. They don't just want to see whatever just because, like, yeah, some people will support, but they're not going to, if the tickets are priced too ridiculous, they're not going to pay no crazy amount just because it's somebody that they like. If it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what they feel. This is what happens when you got two British dudes who are at the helm of some American shit. This ain't the UK. Eddie Hearn treating this like the UK. This is like UK style matchmaking. Bro, Undefeated Mikey versus Sergey Lipinets did cool, but it didn't do over 1 million. So how much you gonna get from this? Because now Mikey's coming off a year layoff, and he got trashed versus Errol Spence and lost every round. So this is not, to me, it ain't no like major. A lot of y'all didn't even watch Jesse Vargas' last fight versus Humberto Soto. I watched it, but a lot of y'all probably haven't seen it. And before that, he had 2 draws, Thomas Delorme and Adrian Broner. I just don't see it being a big fight like that. And then for the amount you're paying, like imagine if, bro, it would be like PBC paying F.A. Ajagba $7 million to fight Khalid's or something. You know what I'm saying? Like fights like that would be on the undercard. You're basically having to overpay to try to overstay your welcome. You know what I mean? You spending more money on the main event than what it's worth to try to make it look big. And then on top of that, they don't even do a good job of promoting it. And then after the Chavez fiasco with Jacobs, the Mexican demographic might not be fucking with you like that. They might be hot about DAZN right now. I don't know. We'll see. And then the other issue I noticed kind of with the DAZN shit is this. Eddie Hearn's trying to operate with what he has, but there's no real theme or commonality to his card. Like, I don't know. I just believe like 2 things go together. Like certain things are good, peanut butter or jelly. Certain things kind of complement each other. Bro, they don't really have a target audience. The cards look like Tourette syndrome. It look like just whatever comes out. So you're targeting Mexican fans in Arizona. So you put Chavez Jr. versus Jacobs. Okay, cool. Then you put a Puerto Rican fighter versus whoever, Ochoa, and then I think that fight got canceled. So they just threw him in with somebody. Then you have Liam Smith on the card, a British fighter with salt and pepper hair. Then you put Josh Kelly on the card. Bro, it's just, and then you have Julio Cesar Martinez. So I get it. You have a bunch of fights on there, but there's no real target audience to that. You know what I mean? You got people from the UK that you have not spent the time branding in America, and you just slap them on a card. Like people are checking for that. It's just weird. Like even like one of the greatest recent, well, not super recent, but one of the greatest pay-per-views of where I think they absolutely got it right was Mayweather Canelo. That was a huge fight. The co-feature was Danny Garcia versus Lucas Matisse. At the time, Lucas Matisse was destroying 140 pounders, and Danny has power, and he was beat Eric Morales and shit like that. So we knew to expect 2 good fights. So that's like an extreme example of like, damn, they hooked this card up. But even Mayweather, when he fought Maidana, they put Amir Khan, who was chasing Floyd, he's trying to get a fight, and then they put Adrian Broner versus Carlos Molina or somebody on the undercard. Broner was supposed to be the next Floyd Mayweather. So do you guys get what I'm saying? Where the card kind of goes together. The guy who's chasing Mayweather, Amir Khan, is on the undercard. Broner, who's supposed to be at the time, supposed to be like Philly Shell, the next Mayweather. So it kind of was in unison. But DAZN, it just be like, you ever watch? Here's a good example. You ever watched a movie and then you hear who's in the movie together, and it's like you can't even picture them acting in the same movie together. You're like, this is a weird cast. Does that make sense to you? Like, it'll be like Will Smith and Barbara Streisand or something. You're like, hold on. So Barbara Streisand's Will Smith's love interest? That's weird. You know what I mean? It just don't even sound like what you would expect. Like you can't even picture them being a couple type shit. That's what that reminds me of. One of those movies where you just hear about who's in the movie together, and you're like, that's kind of a weird cast. You know, like Angelina Jolie and Machine Gun Kelly. Like what? Angelina Jolie and Machine Gun Kelly. Like, and then Winona Ryder. Like, what type of movie is this, bro? It just, that's what DAZN cards be feeling like. Like who's the casting director of this bullshit? Expendables 3, Stallone and Rousey. I mean, that kind of makes sense because she was, combat fighting sports. But she can't act though. It just seemed like a weird call. Like Jason Statham, I could picture him being put in the Fast and the Furiouses. Because he's in the action movie Crank and all this shit. Bro, it's like a new romantic comedy. J-Lo and Amir Khan. Like J-Lo and Amir Khan. The Wedding Planner 2. Coming soon. Like J-Lo and Amir Khan. Yes, J-Lo, Amir Khan, and Cardi B in Hustlers. Like, why the fuck is Amir Khan in this motherfucker, bro? Eesh. Yeah, it don't even sound right. Hustlers starring Amir Khan, Cardi B, and... Hey, get the fuck out of here. Somebody said Adam Sandler in the Fast and the Furious. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you got the fastest cars. This is a premier automobile. That's what I'm saying, bro. Get Adam. His new movie looks dope. The Gems, but still, get him out the Fast and Furious. Oh, Mr. Paul Walker, I've been waiting for you. Oh, I heard you want to race, Fatty McGee. Like, bro, what the fuck is this? Oh, Penguin, come to the zoo. We'll treat you real respectable. Veronica Vaughn, want to touch the hiney. Bro, what the fuck is this? Bro, that's what I'm saying. It's just putting anybody in the movie. Fucking Meg Thee Stallion and Christopher Walken. You see, I'll be damned. Megan Thee Stallion, she has cake, and I want to hit. Bro, did you just say Christopher Walken and Meg Thee Stallion are in a romantic comedy together? I'm the king of New York, and you see, Meg, she was named after a horse, and your father was an eggplant. Like, bro, get this shit the fuck up out of here. This shit don't even sound right. Denzel Washington and Miley Cyrus. The Equalizer 3. Like, Miley Cyrus and Denzel. Man, get this shit the fuck up out of here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, your dad is Billy Ray, huh? Yeah, motherfucker had an achy, breaky heart. Yeah, did he get it fixed, huh? I am not gonna bury. Yeah, I remember my son. My son had a fucked up heart, huh? Yeah, your pops had an achy, breaky heart, huh? Bro, I am not gonna bury my son. Somebody said Lizzo and Joe Pesci. Bro, I do not want to watch that at all. She dressed like Rikishi, and Joe Pesci get too gangster. Lizzo, I asked you, when the fuck did I ask you, you motherfucker, you? Bro, Joe Pesci too gangster for some Lizzo. No, I do not want to see that. Casino 2, starring Joe Pesci and Lizzo. She built like a fridge. Bro, get this Frigidaire shit the fuck up out of here, bro. Every wise guy want a piece of yard. Bro, get that. I asked you, when the fuck, Home Alone, starring Joe Pesci and Kevin Hart as Kevin McAllister. Bro, why you have Kevin Hart play? No, the burglars are coming. No, oh my God, the burglar. Bro, get this shit the fuck up out of here. That shit, that's DAZN. Kevin Hart only likes cheese pizza in the new Home Alone. Man, this shit trash. I can tell by the cast this shit trash. No, the burglars are coming. No. First of all, like, bro, get him the fuck out of here. Weird ass cast and shit. Meg Ryan and Papa Shango. Sleepless in Seattle 2. Like Papa Shango and Meg Ryan. I can't picture that shit. Motherfucking Papa Shango. He was tripping. Hey, I can't front. When I was a kid, I used to get scared of Papa Shango. Papa Shango used to scare me, bro. I ain't no punk bitch, but he used to scare me. I ain't gonna front. That motherfucker was tripping. He came in that black leotard and that skull with smoke. No. That shit was like low-key scary and shit. Martin Lawrence, Ryan Reynolds, and you know what? Martin Lawrence, Ryan Reynolds. Who else is in this? And Tom Hanks. Starring. Shit. That's how DAZN be casting they fights and shit. Dan Aykroyd in The Baby. In The Blues Brothers 3. Hold on. Dan Aykroyd in The Baby. Yeah, you're not rocking with The Baby. Back in the mail, it's on. I do what I want, it's good. I'm young CEO, I'm shit. Yeah. Nah, get this shit the fuck up out of here. Wesley Snipes and Logan Paul. I don't want to watch that. Motherfucker said Wesley and Logan Paul. This man said Mike Tyson and Home Alone. Ain't nobody finna burglarize that house. If Mike Tyson... Yeah, come on. Yeah, okay. Bro, if Mike Tyson in that house, ain't nobody finna do shit. He'll set up different types of traps, be doing that shit where he's going under the ropes and shit. I'm ecstatic. I can't wait. I can't wait for the burglars. I can't wait for them to come back. What time are they gonna be here? Bro, I would not rob no house with no fucking Tyson in it. What the fuck? I told you I want teeth pizza. I want teeth pizza. Yeah, hey Buzz, your girlfriend, Wolf. Remember he's like, Buzz, your girlfriend, Wolf. Yeah, like I told my brother Buzz, I said your girlfriend, Wolf. The bitch is hurt. No, Tyson will not be good in no fucking Home Alone and shit. I want some cheese pizza and some hominy grits. I want some hominy. Give me some goddamn hominy grits and cheese pizza. I want to, yeah, bring Andrew Galata. Yeah, I want to blaze. Bring me some weed. Bring Andrew Galata. Like, bro, Andrew Galata, what the? This is not in the script. They're thumbing through the script and shit. Yeah, bro, yeah, step foot in this house, I'm going to rape you in front of everybody. I'm going to tape it and send it to MTV. I'm going to fuck you in the ass in front of every... Bro, you have to be a wicked-ass burglar. That motherfucker said, yeah, come rob me. Like Robin Given. They took my money. Come rob me. I'll fuck you in the ass in front of everybody on Instagram Live. Bro, anytime a man threatened to rape you, I ain't trying to call they bluff. Man, fuck that. Hey, you ain't gonna do shit. What I tell you, nah, bro. I try warning you. Yeah, you got me, Mike. I ain't, bro. No. I told you the art of skullduggery. I try to warn you. I'ma break your back and spine. No. If he said that to me, I'm out. I am not finna try to call your bluff. You win this round. Bro, he said, yeah, come and say that to my face, you punk ass white boy, fuck you ass in front of everybody. Come again? Michael. Come on, Michael. No, fuck that. You're a rat piece of shit. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass on Instagram Live. I'm gonna tape it. I just wanna tape it. No, shit. I wanna tape it like Ray J's. I wanna tape it. Bro, you nasty as a motherfucker, bro. You trying to rape someone on tape? Nah. I gotta go. Bro, I am not finna call nobody bluff like that. Like, you ain't gonna do shit, Michael. I told ya. Hold on to your britches. Nah, hell no. Fuck that. Mike Tyson too crazy. I ain't motherfucker hot boxing with Mike Tyson. Nah, fuck that. He trying to act all calm, bro. I see he'll snap at any moment. That weed ain't calmed him down enough. Yeah, I want to blaze. Bring Andrew Galata. Yeah, get the fucking lights up. Yeah, man, DAZN gotta step that shit up. Real talk. Jennifer Tilly and Tretch from Naughty by Nature. This summer. I'm like, what? Did you just say Tretch? You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? Tretch and Jennifer Tilly. What type of movie is this shit? This shit right here? Yeah, this shit don't even sound right. Martha Stewart and Nipsey Hussle. What? I wouldn't even smoke weed with Tyson. That motherfucker, I got you. I laced it. What? Why would you do this to me? You motherfucker. Hey, chill out, Smokey. It's Angel Dust. Bro, that motherfucker laced your shit. Yeah. Puff, puff, pass, motherfucker. Chill out. It's Angel Dust. Oh, shit. Man, as soon as Tyson said that, I started feeling funny as hell, man. Who the fuck said Canelo and Queen Latifah? Y'all gotta stop. That man said Canelo and Queen Latifah. I was born ready. Yeah. Hey, I don't know if it's true, but I read that Hollywood executives wanted Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman. This some bullshit, bro. How the fuck you want Pretty Woman to play Harriet Tubman? See, that's that. They trying to disrespect in Hollywood, bro. Come on, bro. How the fuck Julia Roberts finna play no motherfucking Harriet Tubman? Bro, come on. Come on, bro. Julia Roberts as Harriet Tubman. Like, you just trying to disrespect. What's next? Ryan Reynolds is Malcolm X and shit, bro. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock, man, shut the fuck up. Get this stupid shit out of here. They got Matt Damon as MLK. Man, get this stupid shit the fuck up off the screen. They got Matt Damon playing MLK and shit. You better off getting Meek Mill. He low-key look like MLK anyway. Come on, bro. Bro, I seen some pictures of Meek Mill. He kind of looked like Martin Luther. He probably play him good. I have a dream. Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Like Popeye was spitting? Bro, they try to put Matt Damon as MLK. Bro, I'll be hot. Like, come on, bro. You know, Tom Hanks is Tupac Shakur. Tom Hanks? He a good-ass actor. Road to Perdition. Okay. But Tom Hanks though, I'm gonna beat your ass. Bro, it's real. They try to have Hollywood said it happened so long ago no one will remember. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Look at James Harden. That Last Samurai, that might be real though. Cause they might have had a white dude and he was just cause he was sick or some shit. That's actually a good movie. You know, it's funny. They want Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman, but let them switch the Little Mermaid, a cartoon bitch, to a black character. You know, Little Mermaid, they're trying to make Ariel, they're doing a live action movie or some shit, and Ariel's supposed to be black. And they're like, oh my God, what the hell? What in the hootenanny? There, bro, they was hot. Ariel's not a fucking, you know, I ain't gonna say it, but bro, they got mad as fuck. The Black Channel, this is absurd. Why would Ariel be black? Is she gonna have a weave underwater? Why, bro? Motherfuckers was mad, losing their mind. Like, it's a fucking cartoon. It could be whatever the fuck they want it to be. Bro, people were mad. Will Ariel have extensions now? Bro, look it up. This shit, they be trying to disrespect, bro. Look, I told you. Julia Roberts as Harriet Tubman was a racist idea, but that's quite common in Hollywood. A studio exec once proposed casting Julia Roberts as Harriet Tubman. Told you. Bro, how the fuck she gonna be? How the fuck she gonna be Harriet Tubman though? Bro, get the fuck up out of here. Harriet Tubman don't even like the idea of that, bro. You for sure better get this bitch up out of here. Bro, come on. I'm mad at a goddamn cartoon. Bro, come on. And then when they trying to do like Michael B. Jordan as Superman, people be mad. Oh, Superman is not fucking ghetto. Bro, they had a black Superman in the comics. See, y'all dumbasses don't know. I don't want to see this EBT ass Superman. He's refilling people's EBT card. Motherfucker Superman don't even fly. He got an Impala on rims and shit. I don't want to see Superman cruise through the city in my 6'4". This is bullshit. Why is Superman not flying? He's in a Cadillac. I hate this. It owed me to be hating this shit, but still watching. Do the Black Channel voice with Seinfeld. Man, I ain't even got it in me right now. This is some bullshit. Yeah, they have a black Superman. They have a black Spider-Man too. In the actual comics. They need to let Lil Yachty be RoboCop and shit. Fuck that. If Julia Roberts finna play Harriet Tubman, I want to see Lil Yachty as, yeah. Bring Lil Yachty up in there. Little Yachty is the new RoboCop. Fuck that. Murphy. Yeah, I need to see Lil Yachty up in there. Fuck it. Nah, where Yachty at, man? Yeah, fuck that. I want to see Method Man, Redman, and fucking Keith Murray as the Three Musketeers. Then fuck that. Nah, that's how it gotta be. Meth, Red, and Keith Murray, Def Squad as the fucking Three Musketeers. Then if that's what we playing, fuck it. That shit would be hot anyway. Method Man, Redman, and Keith Murray as the Three Musketeers. I'll watch that shit. That should be hot. It's like, oh shit, the Three Musketeers. Oh my God. The Musketeers are coming. Yeah, smash the like button. We just working. Ow! Yeah. Hot shit. Bro, this is some bullshit though. Yeah. Yeah. Smash the like button. Microphone checker, swinging sword lecture, closing out a sector, supreme neck protect. Better warn him, kid, Mr. Meffa. Boiling pot, about to blow his lid from the too hot for TV for cheesy. It don't take much to please me. Yeah, I need to see that meth shit. Oh my God. He said, satisfied like the Stones. Yeah, we selling them crossbones. Who blasts with a Titan? Bro, Rockwilder didn't get credit for them beats, that shit. Cover me, I'm going in. Walls closing in. My niggas got issues again. Bro, that shit was clean. Microphone checker, swinging sword lecture, closing down the sector, supreme neck protector. Better warn him, kid, Mr. Meffa. Boiling pot, about to blow his lid under pressure. Too hot for TV for cheesy. Let's get it. Oh, let me talk about this because I don't know if y'all want me to make a video about it, but I seen the Dillian White. He said he gonna slap Wilder. Bro, that's the last person that I would want to fight in a street fight. Hey, the UK bro, it's like there's too much capping going on, bro. Why would you want to slap Wilder? First of all, you're a professional athlete. Why you want to take it to the streets on some shit and deal with that man? That just don't even make no type of sense to me. I would not want to street fight Wilder out of all people. And like I said, if you really want to slap somebody, why don't you put yourself in their orbit? I would love to be at Wilder's fight and see Dillian White lunge to try to slap him. Because I need to see what the fuck is going to happen next. I want to record that. So let me know when that's going to happen. See, this is what I'm saying. The UK, bro, y'all got to stop while y'all still behind, bro. Because the only people that thinks this stupid shit is cute is the UK. Real talk. All this senseless, stupid shit. Wilder told you how to get the fight. The WBC told you how to get the fight. They said fight Luis Ortiz. You didn't do that. You pulled out of final eliminators. And now you want to slap him as if he's wronged you. It just don't make no sense. Like, is there anyone that believes White is the man to beat Wilder? I think Tyson Fury has a better chance of beating Wilder than White, just because styles make fights. White likes to have a slugfest. How you gonna have a slugfest with a guy with long arms that can knock you out off the back foot? Like, and the thing is, I don't know, bro. The UK, y'all on your own with this type of shit. Like, it just sounds crazy. You know, he didn't even look good versus Marish Weck. And you talking about like running up on Wilder and stuff. I don't know. It just don't sound right. To me, it don't sound right. And somebody got to explain, why is the precedence on White fighting Wilder? You are assigned to rematch room with Joshua, who was the champion then and he's the champion now. Why don't Eddie make that fight? Make the rematch. Because you guys fought when neither of you guys were established or champions. So now that Joshua's champion, make that fight. See, Eddie Hearn wants to make an omelet, but he don't want to crack no eggs. Put Dillian White in there with Joshua. Put him in there with Luis Ortiz. Put him in there with Philip Ergovich so we can start. Put him in there with Daniel Dubois, bro, so we can start seeing what's really popping. How is it? See, bro, man, I can't even trust these. I can't even trust a lot of these fans, bro, because they be capping too much for me. Like, the same fans from the UK talking about Crawford and Errol Spence need to fight despite promotional beefs and sides of the street. They're not calling for Eddie Hearn to work with Frank Warren. Daniel Dubois just knocked out that Japanese dude in one punch. He looking like a beast. Why can't Dillian White or AJ fight him? Listen, I'd rather see Daniel Dubois versus AJ in the UK than anybody they're talking about AJ fighting. Kubrat Pulev and Usyk. Put Usyk in there with Daniel Dubois. I would love that. Let me see that, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's just a bunch of noise. It's just like white noise. You ever heard that white noise static shit? You have like sleep apps where you could just hit the white noise button. It's just like just talking to be talking. The UK is held to almost the lowest standard in boxing. Dillian White, he said he wanted to fight Otto Violin coming off a loss, Andy Ruiz coming off a loss, and he said one other person. I forgot who the other person was. How you just keep calling for Wilder, but you got to keep fighting guys coming off of losses? What part of the game is that? Why don't you come off of fighting Daniel Dubois, who's at least destroying guys and looking good? Oh yeah, Povetkin, who's coming off a draw. Thank you. So the three options he named all are coming off a loss. Povetkin was a draw, but a draw is technically a half win, half loss. And real talk, Michael Hunter should have won. So to me, he's coming off a loss. You know? So you basically want to fight three guys coming off a loss. Why not fight Luis Ortiz coming off a loss? Emmanuel Char, I ain't even heard his name in several fights. That's that rematch room special, I told you. Bro. Carlos Takam. It'd be Carlos Takam, Povetkin, Manuel Char, Manuel Labor, Manuel Carr, Emmanuel Lewis, all these other names. Nobody's even want to see nobody fight. Manuel Char, Takam, bro. David Price, Davy Crockett, Dave Allen, Dave Chappelle. Damn, bro. It'll always be some random Dave, you know what I'm saying? Dave Matthews Band, all this stupid shit. Ain't nobody want to see none of that. Yeah, manual transmission, manual chart, whatever the fuck. Bro, it'd always be some random Dave and shit. Yeah, Davy Jones's locker. Bro, ain't nobody trying to see this Liam shit. Liam Neeson, Liam Paul Liam, and all this stupid shit. David Allen Liam. Nah, man. And rematch, that's why Eddie Hearn ain't succeeding in America, because we ain't buying that type of... He said Liam Connery. Yeah, Sean Connery nephew and shit. I was walking in my garden and I tripped on a rock. If Dillian White wants to fight me... Bro, get this Sean Connery nephew shit the fuck up out of here, bro. Motherfucker, how was your bowling arm? Man, is that Sean Connery nephew? I want to fight AJ and Dillian. if I get past Dillian White and fight me AJ, Bond, James Bond, man, get this shit the fuck out of here. This shit wasting my time. Was walking in my garden. Man, ain't nobody try to see this, I promise you. That motherfucker fighting Randall Tex Cobb. Y'all don't know about Randall Tex Cobb, bro. Bro, ain't nobody trying to see this shit, bro. Just Google Randall Tex Cobb. You might have seen some old school movies with him in it. He used to play football. Bro, that's what I'm saying. All this Howie Long and Marcus Allen bullshit, bro. Ain't nobody trying to see that. In the UK, we're like, oh yeah, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it, bro. Yeah, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna buy this either. You guys do all the chants you want. We are not, bro. Everything in America goes through new media. I told you, man. All that Sweet Caroline, bro. Sweet Tea, Sweet Caroline, Sweet Home Alabama. I don't give a fuck. Nothing goes through America unless we're involved. King of New York style. Nothing goes down unless I'm involved, bro. It don't go down. You got to get the fans' approval. We are the fans. We the new generation, like Pepsi, bro. You could sing all the fucking songs you want. And Eddie Hearn faking the funk, bro. He flying out doing coach deals and packages. I see all these British ass teeth in the fucking crowds and shit. Bro, Arizona does not look like that. All these British ass teeth in the crowd. Check your bank, bro. You are not from Arizona, bro. Motherfuckers in Texas all of a sudden looking like Oasis and shit. Today is gonna be the day that I finally found out for you. I don't know if it feels the way I do about you now, bro. That is not how motherfuckers. I've been to Texas. That is not how the motherfuckers look at. Right now, it's gonna be the, bro. You flying out hella people from England to try to make this Mikey Garcia, Jesse Vargas, and Jesse Stamos, all this shit look official. Stop playing with me, Smokey. H-Town ain't never, or wherever the fuck, Dallas ain't never looked like that. I was in Frisco in the Star, and Errol Spence brought out a beautiful crowd, and they didn't look like no fucking Wonderwall and Austin Powers and all that. Who throws the shoe? That's what, bro. They throw shoes at the Chavez shit in Arizona. Motherfucker coming out like Austin Powers. Who throws the shoe? Honestly, bro, get Austin Powers the fuck up out of here and hit him with a bottle, bro. I got me mojo, baby. Yeah, baby. Bro, you are not from here. You are not from here, cut. I could tell. Who throws a shoe? You know, talk about, yeah, I shagged your mum. Yeah, you about to get shot. That's what's up. You shagged who? All right, get shot then. Bro, hope y'all carry, never mind, let me stop, bro. Because I don't even want it to be like that. But anyway, who throws his shoe? Honestly, it's just not. You're not making America start, bro. What is? I keep asking the same fucking question, yo. What has Eddie Hearns, Earn with Hearns, brought to American boxing that is positive? Okay, he's cashing out fighters unnecessarily, so that's cool for them. I'm talking about for boxing fans. I don't give a fuck if you give Mikey $25 or $25 million. That's y'all business. That don't benefit me unless Mikey finna cash out. You got some gas money? You got $5 on you? So if he ain't cashing me out, I don't really care about that type of shit. Unless any of these fighters finna give me money. Bro, he bought lunatic zombie fans that are just saying whatever that they don't believe. Yeah, headache, stress. Okay, what else he bring to American boxing? Oh yeah, people getting attacked and hit with Duff beer bottles and cans and shit. Okay, he brought that. He got Chavez fugitive from Nevada and California fighting in Arizona. Then Arizona was pissed off with you. Okay, what else? He got Demetrius Andre fighting Keebler a week before the Super Bowl. So Andre's not getting any of the big names like Charlo, Canelo, Triple G. He's fighting Keebler. Hardcore rapper, but Keebler. They talk about Triple G versus is mandatory. Oh, what a coincidence. Camille Sacetta. Bro, who gives a shit about that fight? No, guys, that's matter. It's me. No big drama. Hey, that shit is over. Shit, that shit is done. Nobody care about this big drama when it don't sound like big drama. How the fuck you got big drama? Motherfucker got 21 fights and 5 knockouts. I'll wait. Where the big drama in that? Hey, big drama. Hey, bro, ain't nobody care about that dumb shit because it don't sound believable. Bro, big drama. But you ain't nobody heard of you, and you got 20 plus fights with 5 knockouts. Where's the drama? Let me know. I used to be in drama class, so let me know where there's drama in that. Oh, okay. Hell no, guys. Yeah, no guys, no to this fight. How about that? Nobody cares about Camille. I can't wait till they announce that. Why'd I start? Because now Kamal Oz going off. Breaking news, Triple G's petitioning IBF to fight Wood Harris. Facts. Them motherfuckers finna fight Money Mitch and shit. I love the hustle. Motherfucker finna fight Rico from Paid in Full. Man, fuck the soy sauce, Mitch. Fuck the killer. Man, get this shit out of here. I ain't nobody trying to see this AJ versus Whoopi Goldberg and shit, jumping jack flash bullshit, bro. Somebody said Triple G versus Nikki Barnes. Bro, get out of here. That man said Nikki finna snitch on Triple G. That's what I'm saying. Bro, what positive has he really brought that benefits the fans? I don't care about I'm not saying I don't care about the fighters, but I'm saying their money don't benefit boxing. And if anything, you overpaying them has made the boxers maybe even complacent. Chavez didn't look like, he looked like, oh yeah, thanks for the paycheck. Thanks for the support. Dear Dave, thanks for the support, asshole. Bro, he seemed like, if anything, you making the fighters complacent. They getting a cool cash out. Bro, boxing needs some shit where if you put up a piss poor effort, we could do a poll or something, you don't get your full purse. If you put up a Chavez Jr. type of effort, because these motherfuckers getting cashed out. There's people begging for $1 million paycheck. Chavez had the opportunity at $3 million or so. Gave up one because he couldn't make weight. Man, come on. Triple G ain't running back with Derevyanchenko. This shit trash, bro. Why Derevyanchenko ain't get no looks? He gave Triple G all he could handle. Why he ain't get the call back? Please let me know. Why he ain't get a call back? Not a good look, people. It is what it is. Y'all say what y'all want. Smash the like button. I'm still waiting for y'all to tell me what. If you know something, please speak up. Don't let new media scare you. If you know of a positive that he's brought, like, see, the DAZN fans, like the man fans and shit, they were saying everything they said. Now they shutting the fuck up. They said pay-per-view is dead. They shutting the fuck up. I don't hear none of that noise. I don't hear nobody talking about pay-per-view is dead type bullshit. Because it ain't stopped. Is Wilder Fury 2 finna be on pay-per-view? Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay, so that's dead. I told you, old media is dead, bro. They not saying pay-per-view is dead no more. They said Showtime will be out of business. Tank about to fight, and it'll be a better fight. I promise you, that's a better card than that Danny Jacobs Chavez Jr. shit. I promise you that. Right? So that didn't happen. You said, DAZN's here to take over and take my money. $120 is a great deal for the month. I mean, for the year. Take my money now, sir. And then now motherfuckers throwing beers and shit at their last event. Eddie Hearn could buy all the media he want. You ain't bought me though. Bro, I'm self-made. I don't need nobody to cupcake for me. I did this from the mud. And that therefore I have creative control. I don't have no battery in my back. I could talk boxing. So I don't know. It's just, to me, it's not looking good. Like, what's the big, like, look at Charlo Harrison. Charlo, I think him winning is a better look for the 54-pound division because he's the bigger name, got the whole twin thing. Look at the fights that are now open up. You could make Charlo versus J-Rock, J-Rock versus Hurd Part 2, next year. You could make J-Rock versus Lubin. You could make, what's the name? Hurd versus Lubin. You could make Edeslandi Lara and J-Rock. You could make Edeslandi Lara and Charlo. Shit's wide open. DAZN, Eddie Hearn talk about everybody else's fights but his own. He got Jesse Vargas, who said he was going to 54 and all this shit. Tried to get Jaime Munguia. They couldn't get that done. Now he back at 47. Now he back at 47, about to fight Mikey, who ain't done nothing at 47, but lose to Errol Spence every round. And then they trying to sell this as like this, conglomerate of a fight. I don't see it. Then he talking about Triple G versus Camille Szechuan. He talking about AJ versus whoever, Pulev. He talking about Usyk, Derek Chisora. Bro, do any of these fights sound legendary? Okay, maybe some of them could be okay on accident or some shit, but ain't none of this shit sound like no fight that we would have, it don't sound like no top 3 matches that anybody would have ever came up with. Bro, I thought Wilder Ortiz was super dangerous, and you've seen through the course of action, through the first 6.5 rounds, why I thought that. Bro, Joshua Pulev, who wants to see that? I do think Joshua, all of his fights are going to now be difficult because I think the jury's still out on him based on how he lost. I think Andy Ruiz just didn't do himself any favors and came out of shape, but, motherfucker have some power and come in shape. It might be a different story for AJ. Bro, yes, shout out to Thomas. He said the fights be on at odd times and weird days of the week. Bro, he had Liam Smith versus Roberto Garcia. I ain't heard Roberto Garcia's name, the fighter Roberto Garcia, since like Errol Spence. I ain't heard of him. He pulled out of fights with Sean Porter and Errol Spence. And Eddie Hearn, bro, Eddie Hearn must have like a secret black book, where he just had these names of faded fighters and people who been inactive and all types of shit. He's like, okay, who can I match with? And he just looks through this. Yeah, Roberto Garcia duck spin. Man, this shit horrible, bro. It's like, and see, this is the thing. Terrence Crawford, he about it. He's not Anthony Joshua. He wants the best names in the division. It's just he has to deal with the politics. We all know that. That's just whatever. He signed to Top Rank and he got to deal with that. Smash the like button. But these other fighters could fight. So Triple G, there's nothing stopping him from fighting Charlo. Nothing from stopping him from fighting Andrade. Nothing from stopping him from giving Deryevchenko a rematch. They're just not doing it because they're trying to make Canelo Triple G 3 because they think that's the savior of DAZN. Bro, I do not want to see that at all. They have squandered Canelo and Triple G. They should have made it this year or not at all. Because now Triple G looked like shit his last fight. Canelo's stock is dropping. His weigh-ins are thinning out. His fight looked FAF. Man, this shit trash. I'm just telling you what it is. And people are still trying to tell me that Canelo is the face of boxing. I don't know how we could push for a boxing game. That'd be cool, though, to see one. Triple G's whole career has consisted of ducking smoke. He wanted a couple of shorter guys like Cotto and smaller guys, and that's it. Sergio Martinez. He wanted the small guys. Canelo when he was still at 155. But he don't want the Charlos of the world. I'm out. I'll be back later. I just got back. I'm going to settle in because I just got back and jumped on here for a 3-hour stream. Y'all know I'll be working for the crowd. Appreciate y'all. Back at home. You know, stay plugged in. Tap in with me. We got a lot of stuff. Shout out to my shooters. We had a good stream. Held it down. Had some jokes. I'm going to give my voice a rest. Chill out. Harrison, Charlo, good fight. Fuck all y'all hating on the Charlos and shit. Give props what props are due. That's it. The man hit him with 3 uppercuts. The shit should have been over right then and there. Period. Bro, he's hitting and Harrison's head was, bro. And then he got hit as his head popped up. He got hit with a couple more. Bro, the shit should have been stopped there. I don't know why Jack Reese stopped it when he stopped it, but it should have been stopped right then and there when you seen the man and Charlo was celebrating because knew he had done enough to get the stoppage. So naturally, he would think that Jack Reese would have opted to stop it right there. Jack Reese Jack Reese been messing up, bro. Tyson Fury was toast, and he was looking like buttered toast on the canvas, asleep, and he didn't stop the fight. But then he picked a weird spot to stop Harrison, and Tyson Fury was asleep. Harrison was in more trouble, and after the second knockdown. Just weird decision making. That's my time. Let me know what you guys think. We working. Appreciate y'all. I'm back. I told you I didn't get that much footage and all that for the Harrison fight. I did go. I was under the weather. I was sick. I'm starting to feel better. But I still got the sinuses draining. So I didn't even go to the weigh-in and the press conference. I just really went to the fight, and they didn't have too much going on after. So I didn't get that much footage, but shit happens. Thomas Stevens, I feel you. Appreciate you. He said keep it up, But we back to put that work in. 2020, we coming. Hey, 2020, I'm coming for you, sweetie. Gang, gang. Holla at the kid.